They'll show you the amp. They won't show you the room. They'll show you the smile. They won't show you the fuse. Turn that shit up. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, hey. Get up, get up. Get, hey, get. The feed is a muzzle with a prettier face. A ticker tape sermon in a sanitized space that put the future in a panel with the sponsor behind it. Cut to a weather map and call it the time. Server farms coming where the cameras don't go. Cooler than Capitol, that's the real studio. They debate it like a costume, like a weekend debate. While the pipeline's already rewriting the state. Every gate got a speech about human and soul. Then they license the model and they keep the control. Stamp a label on the record, stamp a rating on the game. Same clip, but religion with a different name. You want a revolution with a primetime slot? They'll sell you the trailer and bury the plot. The A-Ray revolution will not be televised, not in the segment, not in the sanitize, not in the press release, dressed as a fight. It already started in the dead of night. The A-Revolution will not be televised. No host, no recap, no authorized side. You can wait for the broadcast to tell you it's real. You already signed the deal. They'll televise the panic, they won't televise the theft. A million quiet jobs getting folded left. They'll televise a singer with a tear in the eye, not the contractor sold the catalog to train a lie. They'll televise a band like it settles the score. A chart with the conscience and a locked back door. Meanwhile, the motto is the archive hole. Every hook you remember is a line in the hole. Don't confuse a headline with a head on the wheel. The camera, the civilian, it can fit in a reel. This ain't a gadget war, it's an ownership play. Who gets to author what the next kids say? They want you feel loud and your labor unseen. A revolution filtered through a marketing team. The A-Rap revolution will not be televised, not in the segment, not in the sanitize, not in the press release, dressed as a fight. It already started in the dead of night. The A-Revolution will not be televised. No host, no recap, no authorized side. If you wait for the broadcast to tell you it's real, you already signed the deal. No commercial break, no expert check, no soft focus close up, just a hum, just a scrape, just a code in the dark, learning your face. Get up, get up, get up. It won't wait for your channel to catch up. Burn the script they handed you with the evening news. The revolution's ugly, it don't need the views. It's in the prompt, the scrape, the unpaid original. They in turn replaced in the clause in the fine print ball. It's in the board that bans it so the brand stays clean. Their license is the same tool behind the velvet screen. Don't clap for the warden cause he painted the sale. Don't wait for permission from the people who sell. If it's on the broadcast, it's already been priced. A safe little wire with the sponsors enticed. The real shift, don't post, don't pause, don't bow. It writes while they argue about whether it's allowed. The A-Rod revolution will not be televised, not in the segment, not in the sanitize, not in the press release, dressed as a fight. It already started in the dead of night. The A-Revolution will not be televised. No host, no recap, no authorized side. If you wait for the broadcast to tell you it's real, you already signed the deal. Off air, on purpose. Don't wait for the picture. The picture is the leash. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? There we go. All right, what's going on, everyone? How you doing? How you doing, Chris?
I was reading the chat. Sometimes the chat just cracks me up, dude.
I know they fucking hate the AI shit.
Parallax said, "Move out of Washington, Boulder Boy," and I'm like, "Yeah, Boulder Boy."
Oh no. We'll watch that shit. I don't know if I know he's watching. Hey, Anthony Chabot, you bold fucking bitch tittied motherfucker. There's a guy who's been calling you out, and we're gonna take a look at one of his videos because I mentioned in it but you got some demons in your closet there. How's it feel stalking a girl to church from what I was reading?
What?
Apparently, Anthony, and this is all speculation, so I can't speak to the legitimacy of this, but from what was sent my way, there is a woman out there, a young woman, a delightful young woman who also happens to be a sex worker, works at apparently a strip club. And apparently, Anthony, according to what I was reading, allegedly fucking stalked her to her church.
Well, first, I mean, okay, sex work is real work. Sex workers can go to church,
pay taxes on it. It's real work.
Yeah, but you don't have to stalk a sex worker, dummy. You can pay her for her time. You don't got to stalk her.
Yeah, but the problem with dudes like that is when you got women like that, right? It's all like, there's an ownership thing. You can kind of tell. The way I look at Anthony Chabot is kind of like Norman Bates with his mother. Like when Anthony's mom dies, he's just going to put her in the closet. Put me in my chair there, Normie, you little Normie, little bitch.
And then Mo said something that made me go, what the fuck? He's right. Why is two questions. One, why a 76ers jersey? And did you see Mo where he said, yeah, Matt, go move in with Chris.
Wait,
the chat, he said, go move in with Chris. The chat just cracks me up sometime, man.
Yeah, no, well, I was in a hurry. I had to go out and do some shopping tonight, and I didn't get back until like super late. And I was like, oh shit, I got to prep a stream. And so I was like, I was in a mood. I don't know why I was reading this article about how the like Australian music whatever association, they're like banning AI music from charting, and I'm just going like, that's kind of dumb. And then I had a song made about that, and then I'm like, but I think the AI revolution.
Wait, you think it's dumb to ban AI music from actually charting?
Yeah, I do actually.
It's
You know why I think it's
there's
dumb?
no real art there, bro.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How much fucking art goes into most Billboard top anyway? How much of it's
someone's got to write those songs? Someone's got to sing them.
Shit, dude. Auto-tune shit. How many of those don't even have actual instruments? It's just somebody sampling on a fucking machine. Or
so okay, I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
What you're saying is black people shouldn't be allowed to chart.
No, man, Timbaland, let him chart off everything. Fucking, you kidding me, dude? He did The Way I Are. All right, that motherfucker can do whatever. Do no wrong.
The one place where I am kind of the one place where I am kind of like I'll die on that hill and plant my feet. Is when it comes to like the music and the art like that. That's in movies or helping you with your business or something like that. Absolutely. AI, as long as it's regulated properly, should be able to be used.
But what if music,
when you start charting a song that you went, write me a song about some bitch who stabbed some guy and then she got caught and went to prison for it, but it's a love song. And then AI just makes it. And it charts.
I think hold up here. Let me find you here. The what was the AI song for the summer 2026 about? I think it's about Mexico.
There's like I know there's AI music out there, but I thought it was just like, I don't know. There's more that goes into that sampling than you think, Maddie. Like, you got to mix that shit down. You've got to cut it up. You've got to edit it. You've got to get your sound quality right. Yeah, a lot of it is sampled, but what was it sampled from? It was sampled from people who actually played their guitars, played their bass. You still got to have a good voice to sing it. And no one makes money off album sales anymore anyway. It all comes from ticket sales. So if they sound like shit on stage, no one's going to pay for tickets the next time around. So there has to be some talent out there.
Well, okay. So I want you, I want to know if this song, I'm going to show you this. Hold on. This song, you talk about AI. Okay. And I agree with you. I do agree with you, but I want to show you this track here. So this is the Puerto Rico song. This is
although you had one not too long ago you made and it slapped. It was like a metal song.
Yeah,
it was a year ago and it slapped pretty hard. I won't lie.
There's a lot. The problem with it is you can't like recreate it again. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. But here, listen to this song, Sax Boy Billy, the Puerto Rico song. This song blew up this summer. Like literally, it's AI, but it blew up. Check this out.
First time in San Juan, mi hijo. Capital of Puerto Rico.
It makes me want to watch Weekend at Bernie's.
Italy was enchanted. The whole plane clapped when we landed.
Totally AI.
Didn't want to do just
That's crazy. That sounds like some old school El DeBarge shit. Remember El DeBarge?
No, I don't, but I know I kind of know what you're talking about.
El DeBarge? You don't remember El DeBarge? Wow.
No, I don't. I maybe do. It's a top of my head. I don't know, but it's
To the
just
beat
like,
of the rhythm of the night.
oh
Dance
yeah,
until the morning light. It's got that kind of vibe to it. The old
it's
school
got
El
that
DeBarge
vibe to it.
vibe. Yeah.
It's like, but it's all like, but go back to the beginning of this thing, right? Listen to the whole thing, right? Listen to the opening line.
First time in San Juan, mi hijo, capital of Puerto Rico.
That's the truth, though. He's saying first time in San Juan, my son. It's the capital of Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
That's such a shitty bar.
Just the way he says it. He's capital of Puerto Rico. And you can just see like TikTok just fucking ran with it. Like I heard this months ago, and I was just like, it fucking gets in your head, dude. It's like a goddamn brainworm. It gets in your fucking head.
How many nightclubs are out there right now? They've already fired the DJ. And
I-
it's
well,
just
I-
it's
I-
just
to some
AI
extent,
music,
maybe.
and they don't even know they're dancing to AI music.
Well, I was at the hold on here. Zachary here says the Puerto Rico song is catchy as fuck in my opinion. It's super catchy.
Yeah, no, they will be catchy, but just remember, guys, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not real. It's there's no real emotion in it. Nobody created that. It was fabricated by a machine. It was
Yeah, that's-
manufactured.
But I just have one question. Is this your first time in San Juan?
San Juan, Puerto
Mijo?
Rico,
Mijo?
mi hijo.
Capital of Puerto Rico. It's fucking funny.
Ah, shit.
This is why I love the AI. Okay. Like, look, it just reminds me of old school internet. Okay. That's the vibes I get, right? The weird shit that came out of old school internet.
Zachary,
Like,
shut up,
when-
Chris. It's catchy. It is catchy. It's just not real, is all I'm saying.
That's fine. That's fine.
We
That's
should have
fine.
saw this coming in '95, Maddie, when they made the Macarena song come back with all that new digital shit they added to it. They
Oh,
did that in
yeah.
'95.
See, here's the thing. People here, like my daughters know the Macarena because they've seen it in movies and shit. Right. And I'm just going like, no, you guys didn't live through that. Like,
You know, it
I
charted
lived
at
through
number
that.
one. And I remember all of us, whether you were an R&B fan, a rap fan, a metal fan, we were all looking at each other like, this shit's number one again. And it stayed number one for weeks, man. Like 16 weeks or
crazy.
some shit.
Like
And
a
we
lot
were
of
like,
you guys are
how?
younger. You don't even know. You don't
Aren't
even
those
know.
two old
that-
people dead now? Aren't the guys that actually sang
the
it
fact,
dead?
But the fact that that song is about a chick cheating on her boyfriend.
on her boyfriend. That's okay though. I mean, there's some great songs that are out there about cheating. The Outfield, that song
but
you
I'll
love,
admit-
that's
I'll
about
admit,
cheating.
I had the single for the Macarena. I bought the single on CD. God, I remember singles, right?
The
that
movie
was-
or just buying a single?
no, just buying a single.
Yeah,
in
no,
general.
a cassette or I'll take you even farther back, guys. I'm not 8-track. I didn't have no 8-track player.
No,
but,
in '95. Are you talking like a
but remember 45s on the record.
45s? That's it. The
That you
45.
had to buy
yeah.
the little piece to make them fit
yeah,
your
yeah.
record player.
But you could also get the jukebox. But you could also get the 45 player jukebox. My stepdad's grandmother or mother's boyfriend had one, and so he had the 45 player, but the jukebox in his house. That was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty dope.
I just I don't know. I love the new stuff, but the old stuff will always make.
But
my
you know what
favorite.
I-
and I miss
you know-
times like that. I miss those.
But you know what I
midnight release
listened to the
parties.
most on his 45 collection? I listened to 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
I'm working 9 to 5. This also made me also rip Dolly Parton. We didn't really talk about it last night. Dude, Tim Curry died today. What the fuck?
I know. Clue.
Tim
You know what?
Curry.
The one I remember most from, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I love the movie so much, and I used to take a lot of shit for it, and now everybody seems to like it again. But I remember
Oscar.
when this was not Congo.
Dude, fucking Congo is the shit. I don't.
I
give a
remember
fuck.
when I had to eat a lot of shit for loving that movie. Then all of a sudden it became a cult classic, and everyone's like, "You know, you're right, Chris." I'm like, "You goddamn right, I'm right." You know,
I don't
you
know.
got, you got Ernie Hudson, you got Tim Curry, you got the guy from
Bruce
Nip
Campbell?
Tuck, you got Laura Linney. Come on, man.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell. He died really
yeah,
fast,
very
but it's
beginning
cool.
movie,
He had a
yeah, yeah.
cameo, and you had a great premise for a story by Michael Crichton, who later on did.
And who directed it? Who directed it? Frank fucking Marshall, who also did Arachnophobia. And he was also part of Amblin. He was right there with Spielberg. His wife is Kathleen Kennedy. Bet you didn't know that.
Really?
Shit.
I did
Yeah,
not
man.
know that.
Yeah, his wife is Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah. Yeah, Frank Marshall, he directed dude, okay, here's the thing is like my grandfather had like all the Michael Crichton books. And so like I remember, like getting out of Jurassic Park in 93 and like going over to Barnes and Noble and buying a copy of it, like the paperback edition of it, and then going
what was
home
it before Barnes and Noble?
Borders.
Or no, it was Barnes and yeah, you're right. It was Walden. It was Walden Books that turned into Barnes and Noble, and then it became Borders, right?
No, Borders was its own thing. It was
okay. So Borders is its own thing. All right. But I do remember Barnes and Noble, and I'll tell you what. Even as a kid, you could find anything in a Barnes and Noble. Anything, like even the little kiosk ones in the mall.
Dude, you could buy Playboys at Borders.
Wow.
I know this because
our Barnes and Nobles was right next to the Mustard Seed. You know what the Mustard Seed is?
I remember the Mustard Seed.
It was a religious store. It was a religious store.
Is that
got all your religious? Yeah, and like instead of I remember when '89 Batman came out, there was a huge. I was like, oh my god, there's a Batman shirt. I thought they were all sold out, and I saw one in this Mustard Seed. And I went, oh fuck, I'm gonna get the Batman shirt. And instead of Batman, it said he's coming back, man. And I'm like, that's a Jesus shirt, man. Like I love me some Jesus, but not at that age. At that age, that shirt would have got my ass kicked. You know what I mean? You can't be you on your skateboard listening to Slayer wearing a Jesus shirt. I mean, I guess you could now, but you couldn't do that in the 80s.
Hold on. Speaking of coming on backs, I have a question for you. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I know we're going to transition real quick. I want to play with this thought while I have it. Okay. Now, here's something I've never understood. I've never understood the idea of tramp stamps or back tattoos at all. Okay. And the reason why is because you can't see the tattoo if it's on your back.
You can't see it, but everybody else
can't see it, right? But so it's like, why would you get yourself decorated in something you can't see?
Well, a lot of people,
that seems weird.
The tattoos are either for meaning or it's body art. And what do you want? You want other people to see your art. Most tattoos.
Doesn't that seem kind of like selfish though? It's kind of narcissistic.
I mean, I'm a tattoo artist. I'm telling you, what most people want is they want you to see their art. Now, the tramp stamp, that's what we call it. The tramp stamp only became popular because of, I mean, it's always been around, but it had this huge movement back when, like the early 2000s, the Britneys and the fucking, and the Christinas and the, man. And it exploded and everybody was getting the same. If I told you how many butterflies I had to put on a girl's lower back, but
I still find it funny that they made a joke about tramp stamps in the movie Cars. The
Porsche, the girl Porsche
got the little decal on the back. Yeah.
Oh,
I see the little decal back there. But here's my thing. Right? So no. But here's what I'm talking about when it comes to coming on backs. Okay. So would it be possible to tattoo something on a tramp stamp or on a woman's back or whatever that would be like a mathematic equation, right? Or a paradox, a riddle of some kind that would then make the man's brain think of something else, and so it would prolong before
make them last longer.
Yeah, right. So like you ask him, it's like kind of like if you're being mugged, right? Someone comes up to you, pulls out a gun or a knife, and they're like, "Give me your wallet." So you say, "What's 2 + 2?" It breaks their brain because it's like they're completely out of left field, and they're like, takes them away from me.
Well, according to Terrence Howard, it's 5.
So you can
remember he like invented new math.
Well, you also remember Terrence Howard was a very big proponent of women having flushable wipes in their bathroom because if they don't, then they're not sanitary enough for him, and he will leave their apartment.
What happens to all the greats, man? They just go crazy at the end, don't they?
It does. It really feels like
Terrence is one of the greats, man. They all kind of lose their mind towards the end, man. I love Terrence. I love him in almost everything he's ever been in. I loved him in Dead Presidents. I really loved him in Hustle and Flow. And now he's like, no, if you really think about it, 2 + 2 could be 5. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I mean, look at Jim Caviezel, like Jim Caviezel, like was awesome.
He was Jesus at one time.
And then he goes and now he believes in like the whole fucking, you know, whatever the thing about the celebrities, the adrenochrome, right? He believes in the
Yeah. Oh, he
adrenochrome
believes
concept.
adrenochrome. He believes in a lot of that Illuminati stuff. He believes that he's Jesus. Like,
Yeah, hold on
he
here.
kind of lost his mind a little bit.
Mo here asks, what do we call saggy's titty tats? A
A
mistake.
target. I call it a
You
target.
call it I call it a mistake. And no, but I mean, but it's like, anyway, so my whole joke there was just like, could there be something that you could
Well,
say?
it's
and
not
put-
only meant, like, all orgasms aren't just mental, Maddie. That, you know, remember Swordfish where they're like punching the code down and that girl starts going down on him and he's punching. Remember that part?
Oh yeah, he's got a minute to finish, or he's dead. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And guys, I'm telling you, it's really, I don't care how good a girl is. If the motherfucker's pointing a gun at your head and telling you better type this in or you're going to die, you're not going to get a boner. You're not going to get a boner.
Well, it's not. I mean, the idea there too, but there's also so many nerve endings at the head.
But when
that,
you're
like, it
behind
still
a
would throw you
girl,
off.
when you're behind a girl doing your thing, man, it's hard to. I mean, it's also physical, but you can like, you know, just you guys got to practice. That's how you do it. You practice a lot of masturbation, practice edging, and you won't come too soon. And if there was a mathematical
I don't think
equation,
it's edging specifically because there's different textures depending on where you're at. Right?
yeah, it also depends on the girl.
It depends on
if
the
you,
girl, it
if you're the
depends
hot
on-
dog in the hallway.
Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
not feeling much on the side, you know.
But
if you're
so
like-
this is an AI stream tonight. You're talking about
It's-
some AI.
actually, there is some shit I want to.
Before we bury the lead, I got to ask you a very important question, man.
All right.
Okay.
I do have to read super chats though, but yeah.
I told you, I sent you a voicemail. I got into an argument.
Oh,
tonight.
I didn't even listen to the voicemail.
Wow, you really suck. But okay.
No, well, no,
why send you a
like I
voicemail?
said,
if you're not
I
gonna
had
listen to it?
time. I was busy, and
Okay,
I
was in a
saw you
group
send me a
chat.
message, and I'm just going like, 2 minutes. I got the 2 minutes.
I was in a group chat tonight and I got into an argument, a big argument about. Anyway, and these are my friends, and we argue over dumb shit, like whether or not, you know, could the Hulk really beat Wolverine? Those kind of arguments, dumb, but they're important.
Yeah,
to
we've
you.
all been there. Yeah.
Okay. I've been watching this time of year. I always watch 9/11 documentaries. I was watching 9/11 documentaries, which I was looking at New York, and that made me go, man, I miss when I lived in New York, right? And that led from, man, I want to play Spider-Man because the Spider-Man game, it's literally New York. You can swing all over New York in the Spider-Man games. So that went from that to wanting to watch Spider-Man. So I said, fuck it, I'll watch the Tom Holland trilogy. I got through the first one and I started watching the second one. And at the beginning of the second one, it's really funny. I could watch a whole show just about those two in-school newscasters. I could watch a whole show with those two. And that led to the Doomsday conversation, which was inevitable. All these people wanted to talk about Doomsday. And everybody I know, are they reading leaks or something I don't know about? They're blaming it all on Captain America. They're saying because he went back and took some time with Peggy and made a life for himself, that's what Doom's talking about in the line where he says, you were all living stolen lives. Because I remember hearing that going, what the fuck's he talking about? What happened? You know? Anyway, how can it be all Steve's fault that he went and there's no rules in the quantum realm? They literally said it's not like Back to the Future. You know, so anyway, I'm trying to explain to them, and they weren't trying to hear it, Maddie. They weren't trying to hear it.
I think that whatever timeline that they altered, it led to there being a splintering of the main timeline through whatever universe. And that's what led to Doom's wife and child dying. Right now, here's my theory on that. Right now, remember in Endgame, when Tony invents time travel and he says, but nothing changes. Right. Like we don't lose anybody. And he's referring to his daughter.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Keep what I got. I got to keep
time. Yeah, he went back in time to save Peter. That the whole thing was to save Peter.
Yeah, it was about the guilt. Yeah,
it was about the guilt, but it was about saving his kind of surrogate son, you know. And so that's why he did it. But he didn't want Morgan. That was the child's name. He didn't want Morgan to lose that either. So he was like, you know, like nothing changes. Whatever the line was, it's been a minute.
Shifty, I saw that, and I understand the time variant, police cop, fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme motherfuckers out there. But I also remember a desk full of Infinity Stones that didn't mean jack shit. They were paperweights. Okay. And here's where I think the argument is flawed. And if we're going to blame anybody, here's who I would blame. Heimdall. I know you guys are like, what? I blame him, or I blame Peter, because I think it's an incursion. I think all the incursions, the universal incursions, is what killed Doom's family. And that is why he's seeking revenge and wants to destroy every New York out there. I think that's what happened. I think it's either Dr. Strange doing those 2 spells for Peter, or the fact that Heimdall sent Hulk back in time, because in the comics it says that Thanos was supposed to win no matter what, and they changed fate and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. The Russos draw off the comics, but they don't go comic for comic. But here's my only question, okay? If all this time travel shit can really cause all this bad stuff to happen, it took 4 teams to get those stones in Endgame, Maddie. It took 4 teams. 4 teams had to go to 4 different fucking places and get those stones. And the only rule was you got to put these right back where you got them. They send Captain America by himself?
Yeah.
Argument done. You know what I mean? Like, now who knows what the theory is, but I remember these guys are like really, really saying that they think it's Steve Rogers' fault because he went and spent time with Peggy. He still showed up at the meeting when he was supposed to be there, right? What's the one thing Hulk said to them? He said, Sam says, how long is it going to take? For us, a few seconds. For Cap, as long as it takes, which means it didn't matter how long Cap was out there. We were still going to get him back in a few seconds. When we got him back, who gives a fuck if he was an old man and he had spent some time with Peggy? I sound like, now that I'm hearing it in my head and saying it out loud, I sound like I'm simping for Captain America. My point is, you can't blame it all on Cap and Peggy. And people are actually doing that. That's a real big theory out there right now. And I don't get it.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to wait and see what happens with all that. Like, cause I do think there's a lot of misdirection. I think that here's the way I look at it is like, I'm excited for this movie. I very much want to see what they're going to do with this movie. I'm also not thinking about it. I'm just not going to think about it, because it's like, otherwise you find yourself in a position where you start kind of like going down that rabbit hole of like, what the fuck?
And I don't want to tear these movies apart and nitpick them. I'm just saying you can shred those arguments if you want to. Me, who cares? They'll probably figure it out, but I do feel like the Russos only messed up in one part, and that was the end, but maybe they were.
Well, they also didn't write the script.
Well, they also probably figured we're going to direct Kang here soon, and we can do any timeline shit we want.
They thought they were out. Marvel had to go, in my opinion, Marvel realizing how things were kind of turning out after Endgame, after Spider-Man Far From Home, and phase 3 officially ended, and we get into phase 4, and it was a rocky phase, COVID and everything else. And it was like the movies maybe like weren't as good as, because I felt like everything in phases 1, 2, and 3 was building towards the Infinity Saga, which it was, right? In Infinity War. And then you get to phase 4, and you're just like, okay, well, there's movies here. And then phase 5, like, I haven't seen Eternals, I haven't seen the Marvels, I haven't watched Miss Marvel, I haven't watched Loki season 2, I haven't watched What If. There's been so much I've just kind of dipped out. I haven't seen Werewolf by Night either. I hear that's really good.
It's really good. The only one I haven't watched is I didn't want to watch the Marvels. It seemed very kiddie to me, or Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever the fuck, the little girl. And I didn't. And I did watch the Marvels. That movie's not horrible. It's a fun little movie. I don't know why. I can see why it bombed though. But yeah, the only one I never really watched was I did not finish Secret Invasion. Is that what it's called?
Oh, that one I watched one episode of.
Yeah, I couldn't finish. I was like, wow.
What it is at that one? It's kind of the thing where it's like everyone was just shitting on it constantly. I was kind of like, all right,
no, it's bad. That's the one thing everybody agrees on. It was bad, and they redacted it. I think, like this, because they're re-releasing, and that's right. I'm glad they're doing it. Fuck it. I'm about to say something that you guys will be like, Chris said that. Yes, fuck you, James Cameron. Even though you're my second favorite director of all time, fuck you, James Cameron. Oh, with your ego, and I got to re-release Avatar because Endgame took my number 1 spot. Well, now they're re-releasing Endgame and putting about 8 to 12 minutes of the extra shit in there that's going to lead up to Doomsday. I'm here for it, baby. That's what
Is
I
it that
heard.
long?
Anywhere between 8 and 12 minutes.
'Cause
That's the rumor.
I haven't heard that. I know it's going to be it may not be 8 to 12 minutes of extra stuff in Endgame. It's going to be like whatever is going to be an extended preview for Doomsday.
That could be it. That could be
That's
it.
really what you're paying to go see
Yeah.
is an extended preview of Doomsday.
Have you
And I
ever
think that's
noticed? Have you ever noticed, Maddie, how when they'll go with 17 minutes of extra footage, and you're like, what the fuck is 17 minutes? That ain't gonna make a difference. Then you watch a movie like Aliens or you watch Chronicles of Riddick, and you're like, holy shit, that changes the whole fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That blows my mind. So whatever they do with Endgame, I'm here for it. And get your #1 spot back, Russo brothers, because if there's I don't know why they really thought they were going to get booted. They are the best duo when it comes to ensemble cast. There's no one that even comes close, Maddie. You know how hard it must be to deal with that many fucking egos on one set?
Well, oh yeah, no. Well, I'm sure. I mean, the downside though is that like the Russo brothers have directed 2 movies since Endgame, and both are considered bad.
I heard that one. Really?
Well, they said that
I love Gray Man.
I thought Gray Man was a lot of fun. The other one was the Electric State.
I still haven't seen that one yet.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was very, very, very good.
But you are a true sci-fi guy, bro. Like you are.
I like camp. I like camp a lot, and there's a lot of camp in Electric State. Like basically, Chris Pratt plays kind of like a Han Solo type character, and like it's Millie Bobby Brown was okay. Woody Harrelson was literally Mr. Peanut. You know, it was like Giancarlo Esposito was this. Yeah, he was in the movie a lot, but he didn't really have a lot to do, I think. But I really enjoyed the whole story. I thought the whole story was pretty good. I like the battle sequence at the end. I thought it was pretty great. And
I've still been thinking about checking it out, man. But I still meant to ask you, as far as the theory stuff, that's just something me and my friends do. But how do you feel about them re-releasing Endgame? Are you like me? I love you, James Cameron, but also fuck you.
Well, no, see, go back 4 years to the fall of 2022 before the release of Avatar: The Way of Water. They up-resed Avatar. They remastered it in 4K. They re-released it in IMAX in 4K, and then it had a bit of an extended preview for The Way of Water, which was coming out in 3 months. And so I took my dad to go see it in IMAX. We had a good time with it in IMAX. We saw the preview for Way of Water. It was good. You know,
my uncle never got to see it. He discovered it on the Disney Channel by accident. And he was like, why a cat eye? Why the fuck would I want to watch? What is this dumb shit with these blue people? And I'm like, watch it. And he's like, I'm like, just watch it. He fucking went berserk. He became obsessed with it. He wanted to fuck Natiri, like all of it, bro. The whole work.
Well, a lot of guys want to fuck Natiri.
Bought the poster, bought all the toys.
well, there's really not a lot of merchandise for Avatar.
No, there's not, but you can find some online. You can find the scorpion, the little scorpion.
I'm pretty certain if they would release a toy line for Avatar, it would have done better. But
he never got to see it in 3D, you know. And so when they re-released it, he got to see it in 3D, and he was like, "Chris, that wasn't a movie. That was a Disney ride." I'm like, "I know." And imagine the people that's the first time they had experienced 3D. Imagine that.
Well, that was a lot of people. That was a lot of people.
Exactly. So, and that's, and it was an experience, you know, like, so, but I always thought, okay, you get what you deserve, Mr. Cameron. And I do love James Cameron. But I always felt it was like, why are you releasing it? Oh, your ego. Okay. Well, now that they're releasing Endgame, everyone's going, that's bullshit. I'm like, how is it? Whatever.
Well, the thing is, I think
will stick to any narrative instead of just going, yeah, we were wrong.
I do feel that, you know, a lot of people out there just want to hate on shit. It doesn't matter what it is, right? They just want to hate on shit. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I feel like with this, you know, with the Doomsday, you know, you're looking at people are going to go enjoy it. It's going to make a lot of money. It's going to make a lot more money than Dune Part 3, which cracks me up because everyone's like, oh my God, Dune Part 3 is got at IMAX. It's like, I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned this the other night, last night or whatever, but the Odyssey has
$40 million.
$40 million, $47 million.
So what do you, yeah, that's kind of a weak flex if you ask me, man. You know, that's
just fucking massive weak ass flex.
And I'm still one of those people that I believe, because me and Troy were talking about it, and I'm like, well, Endgame should come back out, and fuck James Cameron, as much as I love him, he shouldn't have done that. And then that's when Troy goes, well, Chris, to be honest, I truly believe that neither one of those would be number one. Had COVID not hit, it would have been No Way Home. And I thought about it and went, you're fucking right. All three Spider-Man, 1.9 billion during COVID.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
possible.
man.
Oh, well, that wasn't really. I don't know if I'd say that's really during COVID.
Well, people were still scared to go to theaters, is what I mean. We
Yeah,
went on
well,
lockdown, but
it
businesses.
was 2021. Yeah, it was 2021 and
Yeah.
everything else. And I do feel like you've got a lot of people that were, that were kind of, if you look at even like the Suicide Squad, they released that one theatrical, but they also released it at the same time on digital. And
Black Widow,
like,
they did that with Black Widow.
But well, Black Widow was different. Black Widow was available to see in theaters, but you could also spend like $30.
Yeah, it was day and day, right? They were doing
day and day. And
yeah.
so, believe it or not, I actually went to go see it in theaters. I saw Black Widow at the cinema.
Oh, I was waiting for her movie for so long, and then by the time we got her movie, I went, do I really want to see it? And then I saw the trailer on it. Nope, I'm fucking in. I love her. She's gone now. I'm gonna watch this movie, and I rented it for $28 and some change, and watched it right there on Disney with my whole family. Could pause it and get up and go to the bathroom anytime I want. There is convenience in streaming from home, guys. I don't want to see theaters die. Like a lot of people are like, they're dying. I don't want to see it happen, but there is, and I loved it. I loved that movie, and people are like, Chris, it's not very that good. It's a very mid movie. I know it's a mid movie, but Yelena steals every scene from me.
The only
man.
mid thing about that movie is actually something involving Yelena, which is when she jumps off the scaffolding or whatever when like the explosion happens.
This was a cool way to die. This was fun.
That was like the only real bad thing about that movie. But Scarlett was good. Yelena was good. David Harbour was great.
She stole every scene she was in, man. Florence Pugh she steals every scene. And then everybody gives me shit because what's your favorite show, Chris? I know I'm supposed to say WandaVision. I know I'm supposed to say that. But the truth is, I really love Hawkeye. That's my favorite of all the shows on Disney. I know it's not the best. If we're going to say what's the best, yeah, that's WandaVision. But after Wanda, my favorite is just because of the story there, and because Yelena steals every fucking scene she's in. So
yeah, Yelena was really good. And then also, yeah, I do agree about Hawkeye. She was great in Hawkeye. And then Spider-Man Far From Home, she was great.
Yeah, even the little scenes she had when she's like, oh wow, this really is your office. So I've decided, since this is an AI stream, if I don't like the way Doomsday turns out, I'm going to do an AI fan film and fix it. I'm going to retcon it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole, that's kind of actually the more interesting aspect of AI. And why, one of the reasons why I always kind of talk about it is because it is going to allow people to make their own. You can go find right now, you can go find on YouTube full on 30-minute episodes of like, you've got, it was like Rambo, Terminator, RoboCop, Ash Williams. So, Evil Dead versus Darth fucking Vader. And it's like the problem with it, like it looks good. The problem though, is that the voice acting is shit. It's
just
like
a few years ago though, imagine, okay, the one moment when the Chuds and the Chads and the nerds and the fucking the one night we all actually got along. But we went, that CGI is a little wonky, but we don't give a fuck. It's Luke Skywalker. And for one night, everybody loved Star Wars together because of that one episode. Everybody got along for that one night. Imagine if they had AI back then. Imagine if they would have had good AI. How much better that scene would have been. That's where I'm an advocate for AI. If you're going to give me shit CGI or good AI, I'll take good AI over shit CGI any day.
But that's also what they did. That's what that Shamook guy did. Did you ever see that?
Is he the one that made is that the guy that did no, that's the Patterson cut. You know the Patterson cut I'm talking about, right? When they took Obi-Wan, this TV show, and they condensed it down to a movie and it made way more sense and it was much, much better.
No, I know about that cut, but I never saw it.
There's a new machete order. It goes season 1 and season 2 of Andor. Then you watch Rogue One. Then you watch the Patterson cut. Then you go into the Star Wars movies. You go, you do, after Rogue One, you go to A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Then you go watch 1, 2, and 3. And then you finish Return of the Jedi. it has more impact. And I was like, wow, it really does have more impact. That
seems
works.
like a lot of work.
It is. Well, if you're going to watch them all,
seems like a lot of
but I
work.
didn't know somebody came in and fixed it with AI. I had no
Well,
idea.
someone, one of the coolest things I saw once was someone edited down the Lord of the Rings extended editions to be more like broken down like how the book structure was. And I thought that was really interesting. I watched a bit of that. Here, check this out. This was done back in 2021 or late 2020. This is Shamook. This is the guy who did the deep fake. They brought him on to do Indiana Jones for Dial of Destiny after this. So. Deep fake looks so much better.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
It does look better. Wow.
Come, little one.
He doesn't want to go with you.
He wants your permission. He is strong with the Force.
What year did he do
Talent
this?
without training is nothing.
2020 into 2020.
I will give my life to protect the child. But he will not be safe until he masters his abilities.
So the thing with this is like to go back and look at this here.
Bad mouth movement. That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, yeah, but it's still, but the fidelity of Luke.
Oh, what's much better? You could see
way better.
Yeah,
yeah. And so, but then you go and you look up. Hold on, let me find it here. Return of the Mandalorian. Okay, hold on. Let me. Where's the video? Let's see if I can find the fucking.
I think the one that told me about that guy getting hired for future stuff in big studios though because of this deep. I do remember you talking about it.
Yeah, he got hired. Here we go. This gives you a better idea. So on the left, obviously, is Luke from the end of season 2, what we were just looking at, and then Luke on the right here. This is Luke deepfake from the Book of Boba Fett.
My God, Sebastian Stan does look just like him.
He does, and Sebastian Stan has wanted to play him, and even Mark Hamill has approved that. Has kind of signed off on that, but they didn't want it. I think the thing is though, is like after The Last Jedi, they don't want to fuck with this, or after The Last Jedi and Solo, they don't want to fuck with the recasting. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to fuck with any of that shit. So, but again, the thing is, you can tell that Luke Skywalker from Mandalorian on the left looks kind of fake, okay, but Luke Skywalker on the right looks a lot better. It looks a lot better.
It looks like a young Luke.
It does look a young.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. But again, this was also 2021. The technology.
Think of how far. Yeah. Oh my God, it's probably tripled since then.
It's gotten.
That's the one thing about AI
better.
is because of AI. Like I remember when technology used to move fast. Okay, that was without AI. Progression was just bam, 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 bam. Now with AI. Man, the AI is doing the work of making the progression progress faster. That was me, crackhead. My dog thinks he's a killer. All 17 pounds of him thinks he's a killer. If you don't shut up, he heard me hit the table. It's me, dummy. Hear it? It's me. He woke up out of dead sleep. He's crawling to the bedroom door and shit. With AI, man, I'm telling you.
Oh no, well,
things are going to progress even faster because of AI.
Let me show you this.
Because now AI is doing all the work.
It's true. Let me show you this, and then I will I answer some super chats. But speaking of the AI.
You better.
What kind of birds are you into, love? You like them all sexy and stuff?
Well, all types, yeah. I love all birds, girls. But yeah, if I had to pick, I'd say I like the pretty ones when they look all sexy and stuff.
Aw, you calling me fit? You're so sweet. Potsy, you nasty slag! How could you? Orbo's my man! Welcome to Lover's Lagoon, the show where Nero cradles finest, flirtiest, and feistiest singles.
That girl looked like Orchid from that girl.
Love.
She looked like Orchid.
So come on and take your hand out of your pants and let's go meet the cast.
Wow.
Been a rough year, not gonna lie. Me hairline wobbled, my cortisol got nuked, and the gooning got bad, real bad. But I've locked in now, and I'm ready to stop Jester Maxing and start mogging, bruv.
I'm a proper gent. I treat every bird like a princess and her father like an absolute king. Manners cost nothing, sweetheart.
I wouldn't say I'm full of myself, But I'm the fittest sort here, aren't I? It's just maths, isn't it?
Don't know, really.
Big jizz.
Nice villa, though, yeah?
I'm a romantic, I am. When a fella pulls out a chair for me or opens a door, boom, me fanny flutters, and I'm already planning our baby's names, yeah? Right. Now it's time for our sexy singles
like
to
4
meet
episodes
and
of that.
mingle.
Oh, that made me laugh.
Enchante, sweetheart.
Oh, fancy. What's that mean then?
Couldn't tell you, babes. Some fella whispered it into me ear in East Kinder. Proper gorgeous bloke he was.
Oh my word.
Yeah,
You're
he
like
looks
a
like
proper
Orchid.
bad boy, aren't you?
Same haircut, same outfit.
Babe, shut up. That's so sweet of you.
Oi, you! You ain't supposed to be here, you fucking thief, eh? You! Get over there!
Aw,
Run, dude.
Bad boys always get chased, don't they? So, like, you must recognize me, yeah? Come on, you don't recognize these legs? They've been spread in all the big flashy mags, innit?
I don't read magazines. I don't know how to read. Don't care, really.
Aw, so you've never seen me and you still fancy me? It's proper romantic, that is.
Tell you what, bro. I've been peptide maxing ever since the Goon Junction. You reckon I could mold that pretty little hostess thing in the pink jumper?
Hey, Bruce, you've got mad bands. That's why I rate you.
Potsy, not again! How could you? And that's a wrap for tonight. Tune in next time to see who couples up and who gets mugged off.
Yeah. So that
That is absolutely off the chain, but I would watch it. It's
dude,
so
there's
ridiculous.
4 episodes. There's 4 episodes of that.
And I'm not gonna lie, all of them look like monsters except the girl that looks like Orchid. I would smash that. Did anybody remember Orchid from Killer Instinct?
Let me see here. Orchid.
She was wearing the same outfit and everything. Her her like lime green yellow outfit. They look exactly the same to me. Same haircut, everything. I think that haircut's called a bob.
A little bit, but like not really. I mean, I guess I can kind of see what you're saying.
Right
but,
there.
like,
Look at that one right there.
I mean,
Yeah.
which one? The
The one
mouse?
next to the blue, left to the blue.
Oh, okay, this one right here.
That, yeah, dude, come on, man.
I mean,
give her, the
I'd
bob,
say
give her
maybe
back the
there's-
bob
There's
haircut.
there's maybe a little bit of inspiration there, but I wouldn't say, here we go. B Orchid, clearly with a penis down there, the bulge outward. So yeah, there's that, but then back over here, like, there's another one. The guy did
That was funny shit, dude.
no check.
The
check
guy's
this
name
one
was
out.
Big Jizz.
Yeah, like, but it's a reality show. I would watch the fuck out of this actually.
Oi! Which of you filthy slags went and drank all me fucking crab juice?
Oh my god, Goosebumps. You're so scary when you're angry, Gronkus.
Is he supposed to be the ambiguous one who's there to find a woman, but he won't admit he's gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was you!
Hey, you tusser! Leave Hondo alone. Hondo didn't do nothing. He broke my bloody heart, is what he did. He doesn't even like you, daft muppet. Welcome back to Lovers Lagoon. Last night, our sexy singles got to know each other properly over bubblies, biscuits, and
Oi, pretty thing. You look mad banging tonight. When's your shift then?
Tonight, the power's in the girls' hands as they couple up for the very first time. But first, let's hear what our lovebirds have to say. 11 o'clock.
Someday, every influencer on the planet will look like this.
Yeah. Who's the tart with the horns again? Scone. Oh yeah, Sconey. Wouldn't mind having a go at
I
that.
don't care.
I'm an arse man, me. Can't help it. Chantel's got a lovely one. Hondo's is better, though.
Like 2 boiled eggs in a sock.
That's such a
No doubt
that's such a
about it.
timeless trope. That
Big
one, the one
kisses
that the
for
guy
me.
that won't admit he's gay.
He's a cracking lad, thick as mince. I'd climb him like scaffolding in it.
These slappers don't rate me because they're intimidated. Happens all the time at my level. I mugged my own dad at 14. He had to move out, couldn't handle it. Got mugged so hard he never came back.
If Billy Idol was blue, that's him.
Yeah.
It's got to be Hondo. He sprayed me with his scent last night, yeah? Can't get the smell off me. Ladies, it's time to make your picks. The fella I want is a proper
This is all
gentleman.
AI.
He speaks all
Yeah.
fancy and stuff.
Now the voices,
Corvo, get over here!
I believe that the voices are all people.
Be gentle with me, babes. I bruise like a peach.
Madonkers, you're up next. Sincerely, honestly, like, I've been through so much in my life, yeah? And I know how hard it is for bad boys to stay loyal. But deep down, Hondo and I was meant to be. So it's Hondo for me. My one and please. Hondo doesn't want you. You're just some dirty troller he hisses at on his way to the bins. Know your place, Peck. How dare you! And just when you thought things couldn't
The way
get
the
any
girl's just
steamier,
giggling
say
after
hello
that.
to our 2 new bombshells, Lulu and Closey.
What the fuck?
Not
half
bad.
catfish, half what? I don't know.
I'd smash.
What about scone?
Who?
So this whole thing is fucking weird.
It is
Um,
weird, but it's
The
funny.
dude with the
Like,
red shirt looks like Will from Stranger Things, kind of. Yeah.
it is engaging. Like you could see yourself getting caught up watching it.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
know?
the guy.
It
is-
reminds me of when I was young. Do you remember The Young Ones?
no.
It was in British. It was British comedy. It was on MTV. It was a half-hour show about 4 roommates, but it was so fucking weird and so crazy. It was funny, but no one understood it. You know, and it was on MTV. It was originally, I don't know, MTV. Remember when MTV was actually cutting edge? Yeah, but like it was really, and this is what this reminds me of, man, is The Young Ones.
It's I mean, I guess it's I think it's definitely playing up a lot of the like
Love
Real
Island,
Housewives and
The
all that kind of
Bachelor.
stuff. Yeah.
Shit,
And
I've
it's,
never watched. I've never seen one episode of The Bachelor or The Amazing Race, or I think I maybe watched an episode of Survivor once. I've never watched Love Island. I've always hated reality TV. Although I did have one guilty pleasure. It was called The Simple Life. It was
Paris
Lionel
Hilton and
Paris Hilton and Lionel Richie's daughter, Nicole
yeah,
Richie.
Nicole
That one
Richie.
was fucking funny. That
was
one I actually
early,
watched.
but that was like early 2000s.
Early
and shit.
2000s.
That was like
And when
that
you're
was
in
like
prison, you've only
mainstream.
got so many channels to choose from, guys. But I
Well,
remember
no, it's
going,
true, but that was mainstream back in the day. That was like 9 p.m.
oh, that was a
on
big
fucking
deal. Yeah, that was
Thursday nights or
prime,
some shit. That was a
prime time,
big
Maddie.
show.
Prime time Fox. Yeah.
Hold on here. So let me just do these supers real quick. And
I
'cause
got to
then
pee
we'll-
real quick anyway.
Yeah.
but
Okay. Thank you. And then H Bart's here says we should do a cult of Chabot today. Yeah, to go ahead and DM me that link. Somebody DM me that link. We'll watch it. It's a little crazy. Thank you for that though. And we got Garrick here for Fiverr. Thank you. Says, what are your midterm predictions? Will there be a blue wave or will Trump successfully steal the elections to keep the Republican majority? I don't know if they have enough time to block mail-in voting. To disrupt the infrastructure on that one. I do think we're going to get, I mean, here's the thing with that, right? If you have mail-in voting, it usually swings better democratically, right? Or like, whatever, liberal. But I think people are motivated to show up. We're not in COVID anymore. So it's kind of like people aren't really against social gatherings or going on out to doing that. It's really going to be a big thing where we are going to see, I think, a lot of people voting against the current administration, because one of the things we've been seeing is there's a lot of independents that don't really have a home in either party, and they don't really feel like they have a home in either party. Like the independent registration is growing, people that are becoming more politically homeless, and they kind of just ebb and flow based upon how they feel. And so I think we're in that situation where you can't deny the price of things. You can't deny the cost of everything, how much everything has gone up, how much meat has gone up. I mean, just groceries in general are fucking insane, And so, yeah, we're at a place where I don't think he's going to be able to win. I think he's going to try to get what he can before then. But the next few months are going to be pretty wild. Thank you, though. H Varts for 5 says Chabot is stalking indie social media Is stalking indie social media. Keep that creep away from her. Oh, he's going after Indie Navarrete now?
I've got to see who this guy is. Is he the one you showed me not too long ago that was talking shit about you? The weird guy? I was like, okay, he's got Down syndrome.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
This boy, you don't show a whole.
There's a number of weird people that talk about me all the time.
No, this is the guy you showed me a video of though, and he was like, Matt Jabbo, and I'm like, what
That's
the
probably
fuck?
him. That's probably
Yeah.
him. Like, you Matt Jabbo, you're the reason why I'm not on Twitter anymore.
Yeah, no, that's him. That's him. That's him. That's the guy. That's
you,
the
Matt
guy.
Jabbo. I have a bad day, Matt Jabbo. You need to get out of Olympia, Boulder.
Is that
Boy.
the guy that told you you need to leave Washington and go to Cali?
Yeah,
Boulder
you need to
boy.
leave Washington, Jabbo out. And like, what does that even mean? No, I'm sorry. I'm having a bad day, Matthew. I can't see my penis today. It's cold out. It's there. I can feel it, but I can't see it.
There's got to be something wrong with him though, man, mentally.
Well, yeah,
I think there's something wrong with all of them mentally. If we counted your 3 biggest haters, it'd be Donovan.
There's a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's some people out there that are just thank you.
Who's the
Paralyzed
other
on
one?
that. There's Donovan. There's Donovan.
AI will not steal my passion.
And that's Brandon and
Brandon, and this Jabbo
Brandon
guy.
hasn't been around. You know what? You gotta give a little bit of credit to Brandon Heaton. He hasn't been around as much. I'm kind of surprised. I'm a little bit surprised that the whole thing is what it is, that he's been able to.
I heard a rumor that he's spying on you. He's actually a different account.
Oh no, here's the thing.
I heard Brandon is Music Man. I'm kidding, Music Man. It's a joke.
No. I don't think anyone would believe that, to be fair. But Anthony is a weird guy, super weird guy. But we'll take a look at that here in a second. The Garrick here. Thank you for 5. Also, remember when the Daily Wire launched a kids streaming service called Bentkey to compete against Disney? Now it's a complete non-entity now. Yeah, because all they had on there was that Chinchilla show voiced by Rob Schneider trying to take the place of Bluey with conservative families. But the problem with that Chip and Chinchilla show is not the content of the show. It looked like it was cheap Flash animation. You know what I mean? Whereas Bluey looks like warm and inviting.
What is it? Is this something that conservative families show their children?
Oh God! Oh yeah. So you know Daily Wire, obviously, right? Ben Shapiro, Daily Wire.
I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be a banger, man. You showed me the trailer last night. I'm in, bro.
Oh, for the infidels thing.
Run, hide, fight, infidel. Man, Jonathan Majors. He's gonna get an Oscar for this one.
No, Bentkey was a spin-off of Daily Wire. And here we go. I
get them all so mixed up, Maddie. I do. I get Vox and Vice and Blaze and the Daily Wire and what's that other one? There's too many of them now. I get them all mixed up.
It's all the best way to describe it is it's all retarded.
Although I don't care how hardcore liberal Vice gets. I love Vice.
Vice puts out some interesting content. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, the stuff that they've been able to get into is pretty crazy. But here, check this out. This is the trailer for what Bentkey is. And again, this is gone now. It's no longer here, but this is what the Daily Wire tried to do to compete with Disney Plus.
Hi, you made it.
Oh, hello.
Want to play?
I've seen enough. These two are ready.
Ready or not, here we go. Please keep your arms and legs inside the cart at all times. Hurry up, the party is starting soon. Yeah! Follow me! Where is he going? We're going on a treasure hunt. We're exploring the wild blue yonder!
It's Chilla time!
I recognize Rob Schneider's voice right away.
Whether big or little or big, we all have fabulous adventures together.
Wow! It's time to head off for adventure. Look around you. All we need is the Philippines.
Imagine this.
So
all I see is
it looks whatever. I think
it looks harmless enough until you watch an episode, huh? Then they
you watch Chip Chilla, and it's really just about asking the question, how could they how could the cookie factory cook 15 million cookies in 5 years? You know what it's like, it's asking the hard questions. But that
no shit.
I could imagine.
And the girl at the cooking table with the dog, that totally, for some reason, that reminded me of Fraggle Rock.
A little bit, yeah. It didn't. I mean, like watching it, it looks harmless enough, right? And I'm sure a lot of the content is harmless. It's stuff that's mostly licensed. So
I don't agree with indoctrination of any kind. You know, even religion. I just think that it's okay to teach your kids like the basic stuff they're supposed to know, like how to read, logic, intelligent quotient, all that. But when you start trying to filter your beliefs, and yeah, I get it. I can see why people don't like it. Like I don't think you should cram all that shit into a kid's head when they're not old enough to understand the decision they're making.
Well, I think a lot of it is parents are too afraid to either, for one, tell their kids no because of what they feel, fear of reprisal with other parents. You know what I mean? Or like try to because a lot of parents are afraid of what other parents think of them.
God, Gen X never had to worry about that. I'm so glad I'm Gen X, bro. And millennials probably didn't really have to worry about it that much either, really, right? The late millennials did, but not the early millennials, not the elder millennials. Not people like you, not people like, Eliza Dushku, or not Eliza Dushku, Eliza Schlesinger, those types. Like they were still part of that time before the internet and dial-up phone, dial-up internet and rotary phones. But this new crop, I can see, yeah, everybody cares. They're worried about what the school thinks and worried about getting canceled. And they're worried about, all sorts of shit that may or may not be there, like diseases, or it's fucking nuts, man. It's got to be so hard to be young in this day and age, man. I can't imagine trying to navigate myself through this social environment. But that's only because I'm from Gen X. My daughter seems to do it fine. She's a Zoomer. She's fucking, but I mean, imagine oh God, there's no way, man. There are people that are there are people old enough now to remember a time that there wasn't an internet. They were born after the internet, dude.
Well, that's where, again, there's that late Gen X, early millennial micro generation, like the Zennials.
It's not our fault at all, Moment. What are you talking about? How is it our fault? How the fuck is anything? I mean, don't get me wrong. The millennials had to fix a lot of shit we broke, but it wasn't us ourselves that broke it. It was politicians, and that's all they do is break shit. But we didn't, come on, man. You can't blame Gen X on that. We were the generation where it was get the fuck out of the house and don't come back till the streetlights are on. Didn't know where we were. There wasn't no checking in. I had to come home every hour to check in. That's how my parents knew I was alive, Maddie.
I think mine were just I don't remember I never had a curfew. I never had restrictions.
I never had a curfew. I just had to check in. Once the summer hit and I was older than 15, I could stay gone for days at a time. My parents did not give a shit as long as I checked in. Check in. That was it. You got to check in. And have you ever seen any of those memes where it shows all the dirt bikes and freestyle bikes laying in one yard? Yeah. And it says, this is how we knew where our friends were back in the day. There was no social media. Yeah, I grew up in that era. But we got indoctrinated too. I'm not going to try to whitewash it and make it sound like everything, I remember having to say the fucking pledge. I remember having to go to church or I got in trouble. I remember not being allowed to eat.
You remember having to say the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, I had to say it. You had to say it. You had to stand up, put your hand on your heart.
My daughter said they still do it. I
think it's optional now. You can do it.
I'm like, look, fine. Do you want to pledge allegiance? I'm completely fine pledging allegiance. Drop the under God. Drop that, and I'm more happy. I'm sorry. It's one nation.
No, because you don't. If you don't want to believe in God, you shouldn't have to.
But you should also not have it put into a pledge that we have to say every day.
Right, but how old is the pledge? That was back when you didn't believe in God.
No. The under God was added, I want to say, in 1951.
Burn the witch.
The under God was a late stage addition.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I might be thinking of how. Well, I don't know how old the pledge. The pledge probably ain't that old. I might be thinking of Star Spangled Banner.
I mean, that's
what-
old as fuck. Yeah.
So I don't know. But back then it was like you believe in God or else.
Mo here says, "The fuck is a curfew?" Exactly.
Right.
Because we used to. I mean, like, dude, when I was a kid, like, we would be like, I'd be at my buddy's house, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we'd be watching a movie or something. Like, we're gonna put on another one, and I'm like, "You want to go get a soda?" He's like, "All right, let's go get some pizza." So we would just walk the couple blocks. We would just leave his house. We would leave the house and walk the couple blocks, and walk down to a place called Plaid Pantry.
And didn't once get kidnapped by a demigorgon.
Never once. And then
Never
we'd go get our
once.
we'd go get our microwavable pizzas and our sodas and whatever the fuck else we wanted. We'd come back, we'd fucking microwave them up, we'd go watch our
Yeah.
shit. I mean, there was
Same.
one time we had a sleepover at my friend's house. We started doing truth or dare. I got dared to fucking run around naked outside, to streak outside completely naked. And I did. And then on the way back in, because it was dark, I stubbed my toe on the step trying to get up to the walkway. Right. I stubbed my toe and I fall and I gash my knee open.
Oh God.
So then I'm trying to like hobble to the fucking door. My friends are there all freaking out. And I'm hobbling up to the door, butt naked and bleeding at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning in suburbia, literally around the corner from the Nike Worldwide headquarters. That's where my friend lived. And then I'm like, his parents wake up and I'm trying to
That's
like
in Portland,
I'm trying to hobble on my fucking, my underwear and my shirt without, because I had a pair of Cheers boxers that I had gotten when I was in Boston. No, because I was in Boston. I went there for the 8th grade trip, and we go out there and I bought the Cheers boxers and whatnot. I was so happy with those. And then I was trying not to get blood on them because it was just gushing out of my knee. And then my friend's mom woke up and she sees me and I'm like half naked on her fucking doorstep. And then she's like, she got real fucking.
I remember lock-ins. I remember the all-night skate.
The all-night skate was fun.
Man. I remember all that shit. And we
'Cause
never
if you weren't out by midnight, you were there till 6.
Yeah, no, they lock you in. Yeah, they lock you in. And I remember going home, and your feet are always so sore from skating because you've done skated 24 hours and shit. It's fucking
But it was
crazy.
like, God, there was that. There was also like sleepovers at the school. I think sometimes it was
lock-in, church lock-ins, school lock-ins.
yeah.
And they were a blast, man. That's why I used to be so anti all that, even though I was raised Catholic, it was like it wouldn't stick. It wouldn't stick because I was so, like every other teenager, I was rebellious. And I was running in a street gang, and I had my first gun when I was 13, man. You know what I mean? I was carrying a pistol.
Well, I had
when
my first gun
13.
around that. Yeah, but I had a rifle my stepdad.
Yeah,
got me,
I was carrying a pistol at 13, man, just to get to and from school safely. So it's a different life, but at the same time, we still had all those fun stuff, especially when I would come down here. Southern, we're not in the South, no matter what Matt Jarbo tells you. Missouri is not the fucking South. But when I come to St. Louis or Quincy or Hannibal, and I remember having more fun here
South enough
than I ever did in the city, man. I could not wait to get the fuck out of Chicago.
Well, I mean, that's the thing when you go to like either you go to suburbia, right, outside, or you've got like the more rural areas, and you've got less supervision, and it's like,
well, not only that, you got less to worry about. I didn't have to worry about a drive-by. I didn't have to worry about getting stabbed up. I didn't have to worry about
you had
a serial killer snatching me up.
Well, no, I mean, there's rapists. Let's be fair.
I mean,
right?
they're there, but I'm saying not
not merely not
I had
as
to
many of them due to
get down
population.
here. I remember the first time I saw somebody leave their keys in the ignition and then go in the house and not lock the door. And I went, "Are you motherfuckers crazy?"
I think it just depends on where you're at. You know what I mean? Like it's when I was younger, again, I think when I was around 13, I discovered the local bus, right? Like TriMet, which is, in my opinion, TriMet is the best public transportation service in the country outside of LA and New York, just for size wise, but for organization and just functionality and everything. Portland and TriMet are amazing. And so I got my bus card, and we would go around all summer long. And it was just like, I would take the bus over to my buddy's house. We'd go jump on the bus, go to downtown. There was one day after church when we were like 15, we're like, all right, we found it. We'd heard about, so we wanted to buy throwing knives, but we couldn't buy throwing knives because for one, it was like $100 for 3 of them from this knife shop in the mall, and you had to be 18 years or older to get them. We weren't 18 yet.
That's crazy. They must have been like,
they were like
real
stainless
deal.
steel or something like that. They were like, yeah, right. So, but we had heard about this flea market on the east side of Portland, and you could probably get them out there. And
like
so
$12.
like, no, dude, like we're talking like $5 for 3 of them. You know what I mean? Like,
because they're not, they don't put an edge on them. They're not made out of that surgical steel.
it was, it was, you could definitely like throw them pretty well and get them.
Those Ninja Stars were cheap as fuck, but you could fuck a motherfucker up with them.
You could, yeah. And so we went to church, and then we got out of church, and my friend's parents like, oh, are you guys, what are you guys going to go do? Do you guys want to, like, we're going to go get lunch, because they always went and got lunch after church. And we're like, no, we have a thing we're doing. We got to go meet some people downtown or whatever. And they're like, okay, see you guys. Like, just not even care. So we just got on the bus, and we just, because back then too, see, nowadays there's an app for all that shit, right? You want to plot your trip, you put your, you put your address in where you're going in the app, and it will tell you which bus, which route, what time and all that shit. Back then you're pulling out those paper fucking little flyers.
We didn't even have that. We had the big thing, the big ass like framed in thing there on the fucking wall. That's all we had. And if your ass wasn't there at 9:30 in the morning, you were fucked, and you were waiting for the next one that wasn't coming through for another half an hour.
Yeah, you're waiting, and then you got to figure out where your transfer point is, and then you got to figure out
our transfer point. I remember this like, because I never took a lot of public transportation until I got to New York, and that was way later. That was like a few years ago, guys, like 2017 to like 2020. But as a kid, I didn't take a lot of public transportation, but if I wanted to go to the mall and I couldn't get a ride, you could take the city bus into the city, and if you want to get to the Brickyard, you got off at Kmart. That's all I remember. You hit that little strip that goes ding, and that lets them know you're getting off, and that's it, dude. And if you missed it, you didn't make it home, because the buses stopped running at 9. So if you if your fucking ass ain't on that bus at 9 o'clock, you're walking home. And I'm telling you, from the Brickyard to Cicero is a long fucking walk.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember once. I was over on the northeast side of Portland. There was this girl that we were hanging out with. I'd gone on a date with her friend. And then, there's this girl, Crystal, that I'd gone on a date with. And then she had another friend. I don't remember that girl's name. But I do remember the name of the street she lived on. She lived on Party Street. Pardee Street.
Danny's mom, Lisa, grew up on High Street.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
So we went over to her house one day, and we were doing like, we were hanging out with these girls all day and shit, going to the park. I think we're doing, it's summertime. So we're doing like, fucking super soaker fights or whatever, and because it's really all about trying to get a girl, get her top wet. You know what I'm saying? And so we're out there, and then I call my mom, and I'm like, hey, would you mind coming to get me? Because it's just kind of like, it's getting a little later, and we're like a little tired, and maybe like we're feeling a little bit, whatever. My stepdad tells my mom, he's like, you got yourself out there, get yourself home. If we come get you,
your stepdad was a dick.
You're going to be grounded for 2 weeks if we come get you.
Remember when you were a kid and you're like, I hope something bad happens to me. That'll teach him.
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
Saggy, what do you mean? First of all, Saggy, how have you never had Hennessy? And who the fuck gets drunk on a Wednesday night?
Oh, God. I'm sending her a link if she's drunk.
No, it's okay. She's going to want to karaoke or some shit, bro.
No, we're gonna definitely.
Drunk Saggy is very sexy, though. I won't lie.
Oh, God. I ain't trying to do that shit. But
you got yourself out there, get yourself back. I got myself out here on a bus, Dad. How the fuck am I supposed to get on?
Oh yeah, well no, it was just so funny because like we ended up like getting taking a ride home ourselves or whatever, because the thing was it was going to take us like 2.5 hours to get back by bus, and I'm like, well, if you could come get us in like 45 minutes, sort of thing, save a little bit of time. And it was that like, if you want to come home, then you're going to be in trouble. So we just kind of learned at that point, like, all right, we just better not like ever ask. And so we would just be out and gone all fucking day, like all day, almost all night, knowing the last bus ran. And there's plenty of times where I would miss the last bus that would go by my house, and I'd go to the mall, and I'd have to end up walking home from the mall. But, I'll tell you, one of the coolest things I ever came across was when I did that, because I'm walking home one night and there was a Target that was right there. And I had to use the restroom real quick, and it was about a mile and some change to get home. And I'm like, all right, this is in like winter of 1996, like December 1996. And I walk into fucking Target, and right there in the front of the store was a kiosk, was a little merchandising section for Beavis and Butthead Do America. And you know what they had? They had the script book for Beavis and Butthead Do America. And so
they had the DVD and all that stuff too?
No, this was before the movie came out. The movie was coming out that Friday. And so they had the screenplay for Beavis and Butthead Do America, and I bought it. And I went home and I'm like, I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to read this. And I read the whole thing that night, and I was laughing so hard I had tears.
I used to laugh at Beavis and Butthead. Now when you go back and watch those episodes and see some of those old music videos, it's pretty cool because I grew up on TV, and not seeing it anymore is horrible. Like you were music television and you turned it into all reality bullshit. But I remember the part that makes me laugh the most is when they're robbing the convenience store and the girl goes, "Hit it, boys," and they go, "Hit what?" I don't know why, but that makes me laugh every time. Every time.
It's funny.
She's drunk.
Oh shit, she's drunk.
It's funny, guys. Hello, I was supposed to.
It is a Wednesday night. Why are you alone?
I am moving on Monday. I'm not working, and I had somebody come over who wanted to see me before I leave, and they wanted to drink.
You leaving on Monday?
Yes, I'm leaving Monday.
Hold up, wait. Was this person who came over? Was it a male or was it a female?
It is my fucking brother-in-law. If you must know, you fucking.
Did you smash?
No, you
Did
fuck.
you smash?
What is wrong with
It's
you?
you're telling me brother-in-law comes over, brings over Hennessy.
That's the beginning of a porn movie. That's the beginning of a porn movie.
That is straight up Brazzers material right there.
Shut up. Shut up. Listen. Okay. I got the Hennessy as a goodbye gift from a friend who got me a bottle of Hennessy. I did not drink. No. I didn't.
I'm stuck, brother-in-law. Help me out.
I didn't drink. No, shut up. I didn't drink the Hennessy tonight. I had shots, little nips of tequila, reposado, and then I drank beers. And I'm not a drinker, so
I fucking hate tequila, man.
Did you start with the liquor and then go to the beer?
Yes, you're supposed to do the liquor.
Yeah, that is actually
before the
correct.
beer.
Yeah, I got it backwards in my brain for a second. Yeah.
Beer before liquor,
Good,
never been
reposado.
liquor. Liquor before.
Wait, hold up. Was it gold or was it silver or what was it?
You know, reposado is always gold, bro.
That'll fuck you up, man. I can't touch gold. I can't. Cuervo Gold fucks me up. Dude,
I don't like
tequila. Silver is my jam.
No, tequila does the job very well. For one,
I'm sure your brother-in-law said the same thing.
Okay, see, this is why you got problems, Mr. Jarbo. Okay, so listen, I was supposed to go to bed because I was on the phone with somebody, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. And then I saw, oh wait, Matt's streaming. What are they talking about? And then I said I was drunk, and then you sent me a link, and now I'm here.
Well, yeah, but that's how that goes.
That's how it works.
That's how that works.
Okay,
I'm
I'm just
you could have been like,
explaining.
I'm about ready to take my communion and go to the convent, and I'm still like, there's a link.
Explaining how I got here.
Okay, so you're having reposado tequila. Okay, you're feeling pretty good.
And I'm about to light up a fatty.
Okay, so you're gonna drink liquor, then beer, and then cannabis.
Oh, it's a perfect combo, man. It takes the edge off. It takes the edge off.
This is when we should probably keep her on the line because she's gonna call her ex and be like, "I miss you, baby. Come on."
No, we're gonna hear her snore.
I don't do that.
Give it a half hour. We're gonna hear her snoring.
I don't do that. I'm not that type of person.
You don't drunk out, neither do I.
You don't drunk out?
I've never drunk out in my life.
I've never drunk called an ex like, please take me back.
You should drunk call an ex. You should absolutely drunk call an ex.
I would drunk call booty call. That's what I would do.
I'll tell you what. Give me his number. I'll call him up, and then I'll put it on air.
No.
And
I would drunk call a booty call. I call like a friend and be like, "Hey, I'm drunk. I consent. Come on, it's okay. I'm not that drunk. I can consent."
See, Chris, this is what
I would walk in with my phone on. You consent. Say it into the camera.
No, because then you
get a
record
photo
the
of
whole
you
thing,
with
you
your driver's
pervert.
license.
You'd record the whole session, you fucking pervert, and then you put it on the internet for everyone to see. I want
I
everyone
would not put it on the internet.
You'd put it on the internet, Chris.
I would
I
keep
would not
it.
put it on the
I
internet.
would record it, but I can promise you I would
and
not
then-
put it on the internet.
And then Matt would accidentally, unintentionally find it and be like, "Oh, the tattoo, it's gross."
That's a target. They were
Listen,
asking what
if it fucking
someone
kills
asked
a boner,
earlier.
then it works.
Someone asked earlier, what's Saggy's chest tattoo? And I said, what do you call that? I said a target.
What did I say?
All right,
you said a mistake.
The brother-in-law. I don't know why I'm looking at the chat because I'm gonna see the chat and I'm gonna respond. My brother-in-law has a very beautiful, gorgeous girlfriend, and I love her, and I would never disrespect her, nor do I have any interest.
Well,
on being
is she
a
not your
fucking-
sister?
She not your sister? Yeah.
She's your sister, right? Of course not.
Not biologically.
Oh.
That's a whole nother kind of porn.
I
So
can't
now-
stand y'all.
Now
why I
we're
don't
into
talk-
some different
This is
territory
why
here.
I can't tell
Okay.
people shit that goes on in my life. Y'all just make fun of it some
Well, I'm
way.
just saying, it's like, hold up, yo. Who brought the reposado?
I did. I had it in my fridge. I have a lot.
Okay,
of
so hold up. Okay, so I'm just trying to get an idea for the timeline of events. So you're chilling at home, you're getting ready to move. Okay, you're by yourself. Your brother-in-law shows up without your sister.
No. Pause. So listen. So they live the next 2 towns over, and he works close to me. So he said, he hit me up, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" Because usually we go do karaoke, but like he works close to me, so he said, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And I'm thinking we're going to get karaoke. I'm like, "Let's do karaoke. I'm down with karaoke." And so he's just like, "Oh, it's a little expensive to go to bars, why don't I'll just buy a few drinks and we could just hang out for a bit." I was like, "Yeah, sure, come over. I'm here. I'm just like, just chilling, playing video games. I'm just vibing." So yeah, he comes over. He's like, "Hey, you want a few drinks in the thing?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." So I have liquor at my house. I'm good. So then, he comes over and he's got some beers and I got my drinks, and then we're just sitting here just talking, shooting the shit, reminiscing and stuff, asking how the kids are and everything like that. It's like, why you guys gotta make shit all weird, fucking sexual, kinky?
I'm not making it weird. I got people like that.
I'm just trying to understand the
I
context.
got some
of the
female
situation.
cousins that I hang
So
with.
you're
like
hanging
that.
out by yourself on your couch, no one around, him and you're drinking, you got liquor then beer. All right.
But not on the couch. I have fucking chairs, bro. I have recliners right now because all the furniture's gone.
Okay, so you're sitting in recliners. Okay.
I have my recliners. There's another recliner that's on the other side, like not even side by side, bro.
How are you getting there?
I'm driving, room.
Okay, and so you're bringing your shit? How are you getting all your shit there? Or you just bringing what you want?
I'm bringing I'm bringing stuff that I need and things I don't need. I'm just tossing in the trash.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Good girl. That's how you start over right there.
Well, I was gonna fly, right? But the dog, so like the flights not all flights let you have the dog, and she's not big, but I don't want to risk going to the airport and having them tell me that she's not gonna fit in the thing, and I'm definitely not putting her in the cargo. She's a rescue dog. I'm not gonna traumatize my dog.
No, you put it in the car.
Right, we can make it. It's not that far. I'll be all right.
It's a little far.
It's far, but it's doable, man. It's
Wait,
doable.
question.
Road
Did
trip,
your
baby.
brother-in-law, did he give you any money for your move?
No, why? I have money for my move.
I'm just asking because if you're running a little low and you're like, "Can I borrow some cash?" And
That's
he's
what
like,
I would have
"Oh."
done if
Like,
just being her friend. I would be like,
what
"Here,
can you-
don't
what
drive."
can you
Listen, if
get out?
anyone
What
wants,
kind of
if
deal can we
anyone
make?
wants to donate,
Well, I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, wow, Matt, you're just not gonna let it go, are you? You're gonna stand on the throat. You're gonna
Right, he
stand on the
wants-
throat until it
wants to
passes
do it.
out.
Listen,
What I'm saying is, I would be like, "Here, don't drive straight to. Here's
listen,
$100. Get a
if
hotel."
anyone wants to donate to the Saggy Melons Move Fund, I'm still streaming here and there. I'm gonna get the.
Are you gonna
Venmo
drive
link.
straight to, or are you gonna stop at night?
No, motherfucker, I gotta stop. I almost said the N-word. I gotta stop. Like
Okay.
the hell?
All right. Well, it's not that. Well, geez,
Don't bring the
come on,
hood out,
man.
Chris. Don't bring the hood out on me. On live
I'm
stream.
just saying. I've driven from here to Florida with no stops. And
Listen,
that's a 28-hour drive.
Listen, I can ride my bike with no handlebars, but I can't drive that far and not stop to go pee pee.
Yeah. Well, I meant, are you gonna stop at a hotel for the night?
No, I'm gonna sleep in the fucking vehicle. What the hell?
We got to get her some money for at least a hotel once.
I can't sleep in the
You don't want to
vehicle.
stay at the La Quinta? If you know, you know. You don't want to stay at
I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay at no La Quinta Inn.
I think on the way there, halfway there, you should stop and I'm not kidding. Stay at a La Quinta and then record that shit and turn it into content.
I can't say that I disagree.
I
Yeah.
don't want to stay at a La Quinta Inn. How long have you guys been streaming? This is gonna be so. Everyone's gonna come back to this moment and
Like
be
an
like,
hour and a half. We're just kind of
Yeah,
curious what's
yeah.
going on with the
We
fact
talked
that
a little bit about AI.
you're
We talked a
alone
little
and
about
drunk with your
Doomsday.
brother-in-law, and
Yeah.
your
Bro,
character's
I'm
moved
sorry
and-
that you guys don't understand that it's okay to be drunk at 2:32 in the morning Eastern Standard Time
On a
and
Tuesday?
and on a Wednesday. Or I'm sorry,
on Wednesday.
Thursday. Now it's technically Thursday for me, right? It's Thursday, so like, I'm sorry y'all are just jealous because y'all got work in the morning. You know.
I don't have work in the morning. I have work at night.
Oh well, fuck your face. AI is awesome.
Where the fuck did
No, my work. Check this out. So today, the new guy that I trained, he like put together a group text, like with all the managers, and they didn't know that I don't think they knew that I was on it, and like it was like a lot of back and forth, and it was like, it was almost kind of like drama filled. It was over dumb new hire stuff. But I was just like watching this, like my text chain update in real time, just going like, ooh, I feel like something bad's about to happen. And it's stupid. It's stupid.
Did you fart?
No, why would I fart?
I just remember a movie. I can't remember what it was, but every time the kid said, I feel like something bad's going to happen, he would fart right afterwards.
No, I mean, I can see that's before something's going to happen and you get like nervous and you fart.
I think it was a gymnastics movie or something. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie.
I don't know.
Stick It. It was called Stick It. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's a good movie.
Oh, okay. Never heard of. I've heard of Stick It. I've never seen it. Yeah, Music Man here asks, jealous of you being drunk. Yeah, I don't even know. Well, I mean, the thing is, I would prefer Saggy to be like safe and not do anything stupid. So,
Are you still drinking?
I'm home. Why would
You're
here's the thing.
Yeah,
food?
but it's 2:30.
She said, "I'm home, motherfucker."
Listen,
What's gonna
I'm
happen
not
to me?
Whatever
talking about
happens at
two
2:30
people
in
in
the
the
morning.
chat. I'm talking about these two motherfuckers talking shit. So, like, Music Man, it's fine. I'm not saying you're jealous, but if you saying it and you felt some type of way, maybe the fuck you are jealous.
Jealous of you being drunk.
Yeah,
Why would
what he
anyone
said.
be jealous
Why
of you
would he-
being drunk?
because it makes me happy.
Are you still drinking?
No, I'm not that. I'm not an irresponsible drunk. See, unlike all these young fucking weird kids that think they have to get like so fucking like blackout drunk, it's like know your limit, get to where you want to be as far as like you got a nice buzz or you're a little tipsy. Cool, get there and then fucking stop drinking and then start drinking ginger ale water. So I'm just sitting here with my ginger ale.
Lower
drinking
your hood rat
ale,
tone. I can't believe somebody texted that.
Drinking my ginger ale. Hold on, who said what now? Who said
Well,
what?
you are very heavily pronouncing your R's. You are not as drunk as you say you are.
I'm one of those people that even at the age I am now, I've never learned how to pace myself when I drink. I've never been one of those guys that can just sip through the night and then finally be drunk a few hours later. I'm always already half drunk by the time we leave the pre-party.
Calling me a hood rat is racist, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Now, he didn't call you a hood rat. He said you had a hood rat tone. He said your voice was hood ratty.
What is a hood rat tone?
I don't know, but it's funny.
What the fuck is a
A
hood
hood
rat
rat tone.
tone? What is that? I didn't even say the N-word once, you fuck.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't-
Music Man, you fuck.
You
I don't know
fuck.
why. That's so weird. I don't know. Like, yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing on that one.
Wait, what happened? What do you mean you got nothing? What did I miss something?
Huh? No.
So how you guys doing? What's going on? What did I miss? What happened? What's this with AI? Is AI taking over the world yet? What are we doing?
No,
that
we
kind
were.
of stream.
Well, I mean, mostly I was,
He was
using
going
this
to
as
show
an
me his
excuse
hater, though.
to watch like dumb shit. Yeah, Anthony
Boulder
Chabot.
boy. Show me your hater, Boulder
Yeah.
boy.
I have a so I have a guy. He's crazy as fuck. His name is Anthony Chabot, and this guy has been chronically into him called what is it, like cinematic brain damage. Has people been asking me to watch this, so we're just gonna check this out for a few.
That's him?
No, this is someone responding to Anthony.
I was gonna say I'm drunk, and even I understood the context. Chris, get it together.
Yeah, Jesus.
I want to make something perfectly clear to you. I am not going to unblock you. You can't handle being blocked.
What the hell is?
I don't know, but I already love it. It's the greatest thing ever.
Anthony Chabot blocked.
What the fuck, dude?
Anthony Chabot's YouTube
Uncle Fester
relationships
looking.
are notoriously volatile.
I just want to make an announcement about Anthony Chabot. I blocked him a week ago because he was like, any spoilers on this or any spoilers on that. Like, come on now. This is getting out of hand, Anthony Chabot. The police will put you in jail.
Whenever he gets blocked, he fights it tooth and nail.
Also, if Chayton Long, you will unblock me because I love you. House of Chayton, you will unblock me because I love you.
Two things before we get into the Arthur stuff. Number one, I said it in the chat. I'll say it again, just for shits and giggles. No, Anthony, I will not unblock you.
Anthony Chabot seems to find a lot of enjoyment out of harassing House of Chayton.
And you will unblock me, Chayton, because you have no choice. Because I love you, House of Chayton. You will unblock me. Silly guy, Anthony out.
You will unblock me.
Anthony out.
Because I care about you.
No, Anthony, for the last time, no.
Anthony. Shut up. Shut up, Chayton.
Hey, Chayton, why did he get blocked? Like, maybe he got blocked.
Does
for a
anybody
good
else
reason.
see a pattern here? Am I the only one?
Anti-Chabot forces love to highlight his inability to handle rejection.
When people block him, he gets upset and tells people to unblock me.
Unblock me, unblock me.
You need to realize that people are not going to like you. Why don't you get off the internet and touch some grass? Because the internet is not your life.
Don't drink
So
some
why did
propane.
Anthony Chabot get blocked in the first place? In the past, YouTubers blocked Anthony due to constant tagging, stealing content, and unwanted publicity.
I just need to make a rant about Anthony Chabot. Like, what? Come on now. How dare you laugh at my post, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He don't want to listen. He won't stop sharing my goddamn post, man. As I'm moving on from you. Oh, man. Oh, man.
More recently, creators have been cutting ties with Anthony Chabot over accusations of being toxic, stalking, and even causing physical harm. These storylines have taken over the Chobot community, with creators like Nasty Ebert making a song about an alleged incident involving Zulu.
Who are these people, bro?
Dude, this is the weirdest.
Who the fuck are these people, bro? Oh my god! When I saw that My Little Pony.
According to the
Hold on,
song,
hold on.
it
Okay,
started
okay,
on
okay.
Instagram.
So this is crazy. I just want to say on record, Anthony has I've never had issues with Anthony, and I'm a female. You would think he would do this to me because I'm a female. I've never had issue with Anthony.
You had Nelson. There, you had your Nelson.
But I've never. Anthony has never. This is crazy to watch because Anthony's never been like that with me. Like I don't block him because he's been like I think I'm the only one that he don't do this to, and I
You ain't blocked him yet.
I have no reason to. He don't be doing this to me. I've never.
He's
had
a
issue
Trump
with it.
supporter. How the fuck did you not block him? How dare you?
That's the thing.
Dude, wait, hold up, guys. He made a short about you, Chris, and I talking from an hour ago.
Are you shitting me?
Dude, check it out right here. This is from an hour ago.
Is it just me though, or do Do you not see the? I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be politically correct about this. But do they all flock together? Is that a thing?
No, I don't.
Remedial with the hard R. You know what I'm talking
No.
about.
Anthony has never been like that with me at all. Like not once. Not once.
That's because you have a nice tattoo on your titties, and you have nice titties. So.
But he's never been creepy with me either.
What's wrong with him? I'm your best friend. And I'm always creepy with you.
I'm the only one he likes. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
What's funny is he's watching right now, right? He's watching right now. So check this out, right? This is what he put up an hour ago.
You're never going to be my friend unless you quit Twitter. You're the reason why I quit Twitter because of you and Elon Musk. You're the reason why John Campea blocked you. You're the reason why I can't be on Twitter right now. You need to leave Washington and go to California. Boulder boy Anthony out. Joe.
That's literally like that's it. Was he talking about me? Let's see. Here we go from last night.
I'm just gonna be honest right now, Anthony. We know you're watching, and I already love you. Don't ever change. I may block you someday, but don't ever change.
Look how many fucking
you are entertaining as fuck, and don't ever change.
I'm sure I'm the only one he's not done this to. Am I like he still comes around once in a while, leaves comments and stuff, and I've never seen this.
Well, I want to see what he said. This is from last night.
Stop, Jumbo. You're the reason why I'm not on Twitter because of you and Elon Musk. You're the reason why Campea blocked you.
Who the fuck's? Oh, Elon Musk. Okay, I was like, who the
I
fuck?
wonder why you live in Washington. You need to leave Washington and unblock me. Boulder boy Anthony out.
Makes no sense, right? What's the comment saying? Jarbo is a terrible father.
Oh.
Goalkeeper 1488, who is a moderator.
That is the greatest comment ever. That's the best comment I've ever saw, dude. Oh shit.
That's crazy, man. That's
he's not wrong though. You should probably leave Washington. You know?
Who wrote that comment? That dude's a
Washington.
Fucking,
Yeah.
That dude's a fucking
You terrible
legend.
father, Matthew.
That dude is a fucking legend.
Fucking okay, Matthew. Okay, you're the reason why Elon Musk blocked me, Matthew. I'm having a terrible day, Matthew.
Hey.
My name is mine. What? It's true. He talks like that. It's like
what did you do to him?
Where's he from? Is he from New York?
What did you do to him?
So what happened with this fucking guy? Okay,
this fucking guy over here, Saggy. Pay attention over here.
This fucking guy is one. This is like years ago when my eldest daughter was in preschool. So she's going into 3rd grade to give you an idea.
Aww.
And I was streaming one night. And I said, hey, I got to end the stream a little bit early. I got to take my kid to school in the morning. Right. And Anthony, he got fucking mad. He got real mad. He got real distrustful and shit. Right. He's all like, I don't believe you, Matthew. I don't believe you. And he starts looking up like the school. He starts trying to Google the school that my kid goes to. Now, granted, she was going to a preschool that was like the next city over. You know what I mean? Almost 2 cities over. So it's like he would not have known what he was looking for. Nor would he have known anything. He wouldn't have been able to find it. But he was talking about this, like, I'm trying to find, I want to know where your kid goes to school. I want to make sure you're not lying, Matthew. Right. Because he was like really invested in me fucking talking to him, I guess. And he mentioned this. And I basically said, like, yeah, dude, that's a line too far. Get fucked. Go fuck yourself. Never come back. Right. Now, the funny thing is Parallax responded to him recently and had made a comment about the whole blocking thing. And I wish I knew the video. We'd look it up ourselves because he posts so many fucking shorts. It's hard to tell. But basically Anthony was just like, he admitted that he wants me back. Right. He wants to be able to like call in and chat with me. All of this animosity now for damn near 4 fucking years has all tied into the fact that he just misses me.
Isn't
That's
there a
all
song by Cher Lloyd called "I Want You Back"?
I'm not gonna lie, this is sobering me up a little because like what is happening?
good, because otherwise you're gonna drunk dial your brother-in-law and it ain't gonna go well.
I mean, for me it will.
Well, there you go. Just come over, just be like, hey, listen, do you want to come over and reenact the ending, the climax of Ghostbusters 2?
Just say, I'm just saying. It would go good for me.
Let's put on a Bobby Brown song and call it a day. But no, this is the kind of shit that he fucking does. He does this kind of craziness. Yeah, no, Music Man, he wants me back. Like he wants to come back in.
Dirty girl.
That's
you
your
dirty girl.
What you mean?
She said it will for me. It'll go good for me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, so
that was funny, Saggy. That was sexy.
Chris is just counting the days till you get out to his neck of the woods.
Shit. I'm gonna start stalking her, but she already knows that.
He'll be like, listen, I'm dying, but I've got all these figurines.
I'm not actually. I mean, I don't think I'm dying. Maybe I'm dying. I don't know.
Oh my God! Stop. Okay. So
No, I was kidding around. I'm kidding.
H-Bars.
H-Bars here says one person left a comment saying they wanted to marry your kid on a Chobot video. That is true. I don't remember the comment of which video it was, but there was someone that was talking, and I think all of these are just Anthony. I think this Boa Keeper 1488.
You think they're the same person?
Maybe no. Here we go. Reticulated Python Keeper. This channel is 5 years old. Here we go. My baby, but he subscribes to Sam Cedar and TYT. That's interesting. All right, hold on. This is what this guy.
That's your crew, Maddie.
Hello, this is my baby.
Oh my God! I have a snake phobia.
Reticulated python. This is my baby female.
That guy's creepy.
Can you describe what's going on? I can't watch it.
He's holding a baby python in his hand. That's not his dick. You have a snake phobia like Indiana Jones?
I don't like snakes, bro.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Okay, hold on. Fine. Here we go. He's got a video
I
here.
turned away. You were good.
Hold on.
Oh,
Jack,
definitely.
you need to listen to me. Anthony Chabot is your father. This is from 2 hours ago.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I
so want to be a part of this community.
Who did they tag? Wait, who did they
Do you know how easy it would be to be the smartest guy in this community? They would worship me. I can become their cult leader. I want to be a part of this community.
What is the line that Magneto says to Pyro in X-Men 2? You're a god amongst ants and never let anyone tell you any different. It's kind of like that. But okay, so you're talking about this Jack 1014 guy. This is his account right here, where the guy just, like Shrek 2, Far, Far Away, Idle Winter Votes, just like little scenes from Shrek. He's just watching Simon Cowell.
It's Simon Cowell from Shrek 2, I think, or 3. What is
It's Shrek 2. It's Shrek. I think.
It's one.
No, I think it's Shrek 3. I think it's Shrek 3.
Yeah,
Shrek 2, the one with the giant gingerbread man.
Yeah.
This
could be on the DVDs. This could be on the DVD extras of it. But this is what this guy is right here. Okay, that's all he is.
How many
okay?
views on that one?
Like 11 views. No, that one's got 115 from 7 days ago.
It's 115 more views than I got, kiddo. So
that is true. Even the videos I post, I didn't get that amount. So this guy's like, hey man, Shrek pulls numbers. All right. So there you go. Maybe that's something we're gonna learn. Okay, so this guy here is looking like a school shooting manifesto video, but let's see what he has to say about Jack and Anthony being Jack's father.
Jack, Lorraine, you need to talk to your father, Anthony Chabot. He is your father. If you do not talk to him soon, you may never mend your relationship with your father.
He has nice eyes.
I will say this: it's better acting than we saw in that trailer last night.
That is very true.
He has very nice eyes. He has nice eyes.
But I will.
So did Ted Bundy.
Yeah, but he has nice eyes. I'm just saying he's got nice.
I will say also. I think he firmly believes what he's saying, because like his eyes were the same the entire 30-some seconds.
Maybe he's just good at acting. Why do you have to be so negative?
Because no, he doesn't blink in 30 seconds.
Matt Jarbo is a horrible father.
He doesn't blink in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's something a little bit unsettling about that community, but also I kind of feel sorry for him.
Maybe he forgot to blink.
You can't forget to blink. It's not a
Yes,
mental
you
thing,
can.
Shaggy. It's a physical thing.
You can totally forget. To
Your
blink.
eyes
Okay.
dry up. You got to blink to wet them.
I mean,
Like that's
well,
what.
I guess if you're if you forget to do it, that could be a thing. Maybe
you can't forget to blink.
I mean,
You're
some
like
people
forgetting to breathe. Can you forget to breathe?
It can happen.
Yes. That's why people have CPAP machines, Chris. Their body forgets to breathe.
Okay, certain people with ailments. But
Well,
I mean,
no,
if you
that's
don't
not.
have an
That's not.
ailment,
Hold up. I have a CPAP machine. That's not at all how it works.
Well, that's what it fucking sounds like to me when I'm
A
messing
CPAP
with
machine.
motherfuckers
What
that
happens is when you
sleep apnea.
when you lay back and you have like a fat neck or something, your tongue can roll in the back of your throat, and that's what
choke you to
blocks
death.
the air passageway.
Big
So
back.
the idea there about the CPAP is that your tongue doesn't roll in the back of your fucking throat.
Wait, do you wear it at night, Maddie?
I do wear it at night. Yeah, I have to.
So you look like Darth Vader at night. You got that
No, I
big
got
thing
the
on your
nose
face.
cushions. I got the nose cushions, but the downside though is I have what's known as olfactory hallucinations. So I smell burning like a lot. And so it makes it very difficult if I'm smelling something burning and I put that mask on and it's like just pumping in. All it's doing is I just smell like it's overwhelmingly smelling like smoke. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell the problem is. I went and saw a specialist. The specialist was like, I can't tell what's wrong with you
Put
because
lotion.
everything is fine.
No, put scented lotion on your upper lip before bed.
Yeah.
If it's a mental thing, it won't matter.
No, if he he just put it under your upper lip and smell that. Like put a faint scent, not too heavy, too strong, so it overwhelms you, but something very faint on the up your lip. So you can
some lavender. Put some lavender on your
Right, yeah,
Lavender.
lavender,
You know what actually I like
or
is
some
I
peppermint
like-
oil. Peppermint
Yeah,
oil.
peppermint oil. I like menthol. Surprisingly, like Gain dish soap is actually I like the smell of that quite a bit.
Gain, dude. I believe it or not, that's crazy. You just brought that up because it's like a big life change for me. You guys are gonna think I'm so dumb for saying this. This is a big life change for me. I done switched from Tide to Gain. I've been a Tide person my whole life, but Gain smells better, bro. It smells better than Tide.
Yeah,
So
we
I
both
went to
did.
Gain. Gain is some good smelling shit, man.
Good smelling shit, huh? Yeah, it is better than Tide, motherfucker.
So so I now I kind of feel bad. At first I thought it was a bit. It's not a bit. They're really like that, aren't they?
These people?
Yeah.
Well, look at this comment here. Look at this. This is from Parallax. Okay, this is from 3 weeks ago. Anthony says, "Shut up, Parallax." I can't. I don't know what he sounds like. I just know that he's Hispanic. But if I do that, I'm going to jail. So I can't say that.
It's a hate crime.
It's a hate crime. Yeah.
Free speech, baby.
He was
Free
gonna
speech.
go
We're not in
all-
the UK. You can say whatever the fuck you want, Maddie.
Darbo was gonna go all somewhere with the accent.
Bust out the polar bear. He's making a comeback.
Here we go. Make me slob. Hate showed bot. I had a bad day. And then Anthony responds back. I think there was another question there about like what do you want or something. And then he responds back with, I want him back. That's what he wants. He wants me back.
That's not a bit. That's got to be a bit, bro.
It's not a bit though. You approve of the Cholo accent. Okay.
It's not a bit.
Keep that in mind.
It's fucking scary.
Hey, Holmes.
Actually.
You
What
was
is that thing in the
so
background? Though? That's pretty cool.
No, I'm sorry. I feel offensive.
Whatever. I feel
Hold
offended
it
for
there. Okay,
everybody.
hold up here. Fine, hold up. Okay. Make me slob. It showed bad. I had a bad day. I want you.
You know what accent I can do surprisingly very well?
I want him back.
Boston.
Oh,
Boston.
no.
Yeah,
Hold
dude,
on, ready?
Boston.
All right.
Yeah, try to pronounce your R's.
No, shut up. Shut the fuck
Say
up.
Star Wars.
Shut up.
Star Wars.
Shut up, Jabbo. Listen,
fucking,
okay, ready?
fucking
Thank you.
vaccine to
No,
the
no,
COVID.
ready? Thank you for calling Microsoft Tech Support. How can I help you?
Oh my God, I would believe it. I would believe it and hang up on
it.
it.
Can't do that here. No. Good Lord. You know, I did that in high school. I was auditioning for a
You
play.
can't do that here, guys. It's wrong. I used to do it in
this
high
was
school.
In the 90s. This was in the 90s,
fuck?
like 30 years past and shit. So like, no, I was in middle school and I was doing I was in high school.
Yes,
And,
the same thing I said.
I had
Boston.
auditioned for a play, and I guess I had done like the comic book guy, the voice, right? Like worst comic ever, like that voice, something like that, right? And the guy was like, the director was like, "Oh man, you got to do that. That's so good." And then I tried, and I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't do it at all. I couldn't recapture that voice. And he's like, "Well, can you do anything else from The Simpsons?" And I was like, "I can do Apu." And he's all like, "Try it." And I was all like, "Thank you, come again." And he's like, that's great, man. So they fucking threw me in a robe and put a turban on my head.
Oh, whoa.
I went out there and I fucking performed whatever lines. I forget the lines, but I was out there with the fucking full-on accent.
I don't know why, but I can't do any other accent or keep it other than Indian. Even when I try other accents, it always turns Indian. So because I always was, and the only reason why I could do it is because a lot of, I know people don't understand, a lot of companies, especially customer service, they have third-party companies in India because of the time zone. So there's 24-hour friggin' help. So you always get the Indian people. So I had to call tech support so many times, especially at my job when we had our own tech support. So I was always talking to Indian people. So I just picked up their accent. And I always just think about every time I had to call Microsoft. Thank you for calling Microsoft Tech Support. My name is Jenny. How can I help you today? Did you try unplugging the device? Ma'am, I'm gonna need to, can you please unplug the device?
No, hold up. Just say do not redeem.
Do not redeem. Do not redeem.
Oh my God.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, do you know what the do not redeem is from?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
She
dude,
did it perfect though. She sounds
did.
like
She
one.
did great. No, the do not redeem is actually from something scammers. What they do when they call in is they want people to pay them by using gift cards.
Oh, gift cards. Yeah.
So go
Gift
to
cards,
Target,
yeah.
get
Go
a
to
gift
Target,
card
go to
for $100
Walmart, and
whatever,
get, yeah.
And so people will be like, so the people who like to fuck with them will be like, okay, well, I got the Target card and I guess I'm like putting the number in and it tells me to redeem.
I'm supposed
and
to
then
scratch
you
it
know,
off?
like, do not redeem.
Do not redeem. Ma'am, do not redeem.
What am I looking at? What is that in the background? And is that a person in front of him?
Bro, he's at an arcade. Are you dead ass?
Hold up. We're
It
gonna
looks
go
to me
back to
like
that.
he's sitting in a chair, and that
He's in a
background is
VR.
the
Yeah,
kitchen.
he's in an arcade. He's in an arcade. Yeah. But hold on. Here, we're going. This guy fucks with scammers. Okay, this guy fucks with scammers here.
Yeah, I think I've seen this guy.
Redeem the card.
What?
Do not redeem the card.
Yes, I'm
Do not
redeeming the
redeem
card.
the
I'm
card.
redeeming the cards.
No.
Okay.
No.
He's the one that acts like an old woman and stuff. Yeah, he's funny.
No.
What? Your phone is breaking up, honey. What are you trying to say?
I will redeem it. I will redeem it. I will redeem it.
All right, 3x.
I will redeem it.
Oh my God.
Hello.
7G9K.
Oh my God.
Hello. Hey, you old. Hey, old.
He sounds like a WWE wrestler.
Let me scratch off the next one.
Why are you redeeming?
Hold on.
Why are you redeeming? Why are you redeeming?
Because you want the cash.
And why did you redeem?
Hold on. Let me go ahead and do the next card for you then, Steve.
That guy said his name was Steve. Right there. That's the first part of the scam.
They always use American names, which is hilarious. That's why I said, thank you for calling Microsoft Tech Support. My name is Jenny. How can I help you today?
You know,
So,
I watched
here's
a
what you-
60 Minutes thing about that, Maddie, and they said that the two worst places for that, believe it or not, are India
yeah.
and Israel.
Well, here's what you do. If someone calls you that you don't know and they ask you like what, you know, they say, oh, is this Chris, whatever. Don't say yes. Just say like, you know, just be like, or like, who is this or whatever. And like, so if you say yes, they can get a clean recording of you saying yes, which can be used then in identity theft. The other guy hacks their cameras. Yeah, there's someone that hacks their cameras. Like is it Mark Rober that does that? No, he sends.
Oh
in
yeah, I've seen that guy too. And then he'll call them and be like, "Yeah, I'm looking at you right now. You're punching this." That shit is crazy, man. How people fall
It's
for that.
also wildly illegal, but it's like, you know, but it because
I would never fall for. I could be 12 years old, and never fall for that dumb shit.
Because you are not a smart American.
I was taught strange.
Wait, is this what you're going to do for work when you move, Saggy? Is this what you're going to go work in a call center?
That's not a kitchen in the background. That's an arcade. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
It's
because
an arcade. Yeah,
because
man.
I can do the Indian accent. I can do the thank you for calling T-Mobile. This is Saggy Melons. How can I help you today?
You're just saying that because you worked for T-Mobile.
This is true. I worked for T-Mobile for about 2 years.
She could trick somebody. She could.
She could. Yeah.
I am very Indian, Habibi.
That is something that you could do to make you know,
Oh wow, you guys, you know what? You're right. That is an arcade.
Bro, I've been drinking and this is crazy that you are not. Like,
I thought he was sitting in his living room.
You are not, bro. Where the fuck do you see a living room in this bitch?
Okay, that thing in the background looks like his kitchen. That thing against the wall looks like a flat screen TV, and it looks like he's sitting in a recliner holding a controller playing his video game.
What controller
I want you to look at the carpet.
Is that a steering wheel? What is he
I
holding?
want you to look at the carpet and tell me which fucking apartment has ever had the shining carpet.
Yeah, some people get it on purpose, Maddie. There are people
Chris,
that get it
I
on
just
purpose.
want to know, what controller have you ever seen that looks like that, bro?
It looks kind of like a Nintendo controller. The
What Nintendo controller?
well, what came before this new Switch? Oh, the old Switch. It looks like an old Switch controller. Those things you can get, those custom ones.
Chris,
Yeah, I don't play a lot of Switch, but I know they got those custom controllers that you can put the controller in, or you can hook up one for. Oh, I've even got a Nintendo 64 controller, but it's just an adapter for my Switch. For when you're not using the.
Like the dead silence should just get like tell you something right now.
No,
Like,
when you got those two little tiny things that slide on to the.
Yes,
To the
Chris,
tablet. Okay. Okay. If you slide those off and you want to play it on your TV, you can get custom controllers. You can get Xbox controllers. You can get Nintendo 64 controllers. You can get Gen 1 PlayStation controllers.
honey,
You can get any of those kinds of things you want.
Sweetheart, listen to me. Listen. Do you have your glasses on?
No, but I'm close
Okay,
enough to the
you
TV
need-
that
You put your glasses on, honey. Just put them on for a second and just
Ray's drunk and Chris is high.
look at.
He might be right. He might actually be right.
Put the glasses on. I really need you to do this for me, please. Get your glasses on real quick, and then just look at the screen again, and just please understand.
Oh,
we
he's
don't-
sitting in like he's sitting in like a. What game is that?
It's
I
a
don't
VR.
know.
It's a
It's
VR.
a VR game. Yeah. Okay, so there's apparently lore, I think, in this one about like him like
She's right. I
stalking-
probably should have had my glasses on. I would have caught
You
that. right away.
probably should have. Yeah, that is entirely on you. And what the fuck?
Like
I'm like, look at that bookstore in the background. That's a kitchen.
Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going.
Shut up,
Chabot
bitch.
discovered Zulu
Leave me
Melendez,
alone.
the Latina stripper.
There we go.
What began as a harmless crush.
I
eventually
dated a
turned
girl that looked
into
like
an
that.
obsession,
Facts.
an unwanted contact. Chabot created a fake relationship between the two.
Anthony started stealing her pictures,
Wow.
posting them on his Facebook, saying they were engaged and happy when he really never met her at all. She got wind of his step.
Wait, who else just did this, Matt?
Right away.
Who else just did this?
Who else not too long ago made an AI girlfriend and was trying to convince everybody she was real and was like
my God.
kayfabing it?
Oh my god, though, I have an idea.
One of the bigger ones. This wasn't recent.
No,
but
the
one of
droopy-eyed fucker, the cockeyed fucker from.
You're
Steve
talking
Wilkos.
about Peter Coffin.
No, this is a guy we know. We've been on streams with him.
Who?
Who's the droopy
Zod Rider. Zod Rider. Didn't he make like a fake girlfriend? Remember, he was trying to take.
Oh yeah. Zod
Weird
Rider
shit.
fell in love with his creation for the AI film he was doing.
Weird,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Shit,
No. But there's okay. So do you know the video game channel Game Ranks?
No,
Okay.
but I don't watch a lot of gaming channels.
Sure, but there's a guy on there. His name is Falcon. He doesn't use his real name, but his real name is Peter Coffin. And Peter Coffin got outed a long time ago for manufacturing a fake online girlfriend. It's a whole thing. And I'm not even giving him shit. Like Peter and I were cool. We chit chat. We used to be at each other's throats a long time ago in the Gamergate shit. But like, I think he's kind of cool. But he's done some fucking cringe.
Music Man in all Music Man in all capitals. Let me read it. Yes, Zod did. Holy shit, I forgot because he's that important.
That is fucking. I'm blurry eyed right now. The fuck?
If
Shit.
you fucked up, that's why. Okay, let's go back to the video here.
When
I
she
felt
blocked
hot.
him, he allegedly created a dozen accounts to keep track of her. But it didn't stay online. After allegedly finding out where she attended church, the situation escalated when he reportedly showed up there. Forcing an encounter, before being restrained and taken away.
Wait, this is a real girl? This isn't an AI girl?
No, this is from 2017. Okay.
So this is a real female. He was just photoshopping him into her pictures?
Yes.
How the fuck is he not in prison?
Because it's technically not a crime.
I'm gonna AI me and Matt together.
No, please don't.
I'm
Please
done.
don't. I'm going to AI to remove that tattoo.
Why? So you can appreciate my titties, Matt?
So in my mind, I can imagine you having a full and complete life where people aren't judging you by one bad decision.
If she wears a t-shirt, the only reason we know she has a tattoo is because she shows her cleavage. If Saggy didn't show her cleavage, we wouldn't even know.
Hold on. No, Matt just confirmed that he wants to remove the tattoo so he can appreciate my titties because that was the only the only criticism.
No, I didn't say that at all. I said
Maddie can't say it right now, but he can't say it out loud.
He's already
but he already appreciates your titties. I guarantee
that is not
because
true.
he already did it. He already did it.
No.
He already took the tattoo off.
Look, here's the thing, and I just know the tattoo is one part of it.
We're gonna get
but
him
also
murdered.
there's also like the flapjack part of it as well, and it's just not my thing.
The what
So,
now, bitch?
The flapjack part.
What?
The what now, bitch?
Oh, they're too
Flapjack
big
part.
for you. Is that what you're saying?
No. I
Oh.
don't like the like
You don't like brown girls. You don't like brown
No,
girls.
I don't like
He doesn't like that I have big areolas, is what he said.
It's kind of it. Yeah.
What? That's the sexiest part. What the fuck are you
No,
talking about?
No, it's not. I like
He
no.
likes his women to have like just nipple.
Do you
and
know what
nothing.
happens to those areolas when you get a girl's nipples
He
hard?
wants
They
a
get
woman
smaller,
who's built
Maddie.
like a Barbie.
It's okay, fine, whatever. It is
He
what
said, "Fine, whatever."
here's the thing, personal preference. Okay. Plus,
I
it's
do have a
also-
question though, Saggy.
Let's say your salsa.
I'm asking
What?
for a friend.
Let's say your salsa tatas.
Am I allowed to? Well, not me, but my friend.
What?
I already fucked it up. Never mind.
Yeah, you fucked that one up, Chris. You fucked that
Shut
one
up, Matt. You fucking snitch.
You just admitted you fucked up.
Anyway, I was gonna like. So I've been with white girls. I've been with black girls. Probably more black girls than white girls. That's the truth. Some like their hair pulled. Some you better not touch my fucking hair. I'll kill you in your sleep. Okay. And these women pay a lot of money to get their hair done. Okay. Even the girls that don't have a lot of money, I know how much it costs for a girl to get her hair done. And Saggy used to get her hair dyed in 2 different colors and shit and gets it straightened. Is it okay to pull your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking.
But not when it's done. Not when I just got it done. You gotta at least wait a day. No, put the video back on, Matt. Put the video back on.
No, I got hold up. H Bart's here. Says sent an AI video made a while back. Watch it on the stream. It does kind of tie in with what we've been talking about. Okay. So
I'm
Hello, I am Matthew the Boulder Gerbo.
Oh, we're getting.
Hello, I am Matthew the Boulder Gerbo.
We're going. You're getting canceled again, bro.
I gotta say though, the grinning is like that's pretty
You
cool.
almost look like you belong, but the dot's a little big.
The dot's a little big, yeah.
But you definitely got the fucking, you got the scruff going. You can pull
At
it
least
off.
it didn't make you actually look Indian, so. Why are you doing the head? Jarbo.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, no, keep going.
Yes.
Keep going. You like my National Geographic. yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Indian Jarbo likes the National Geographics. He nodded his head, guys. It's canon. It's canon.
Well, man, if you wanted to be canceled, this is the time. No,
yeah.
Happy.
It's H parts.
Nobody. I didn't make it. That was I was paid to bring it up on the stream. That's all that
And we
fucking
didn't
happened.
know what it was. It's okay.
Yeah, don't be narking. Jesus.
Seek.
He did. He also did do MAGA Jarbo. That is true. He did that one as well. Okay.
I don't have one AI. I don't even have Chat GPT. I wouldn't even know how to use AI.
It's really easy. The way that they're building AI nowadays is that it's more conversational. So you kind of go in and you're like,
well,
this is
I
what
think
I
that
want.
the
This is
shit
what
that
I'm
everybody
looking
used
for.
to have to go through to make a good thumbnail, Maddie, AI is perfect now. You know what
Dude,
I mean?
I can't stand the AI thumbnails now. Like the ones that I see proliferating everywhere.
With that one you had where you made yourself look like Kevin Smith, that was great.
Why
In
am
the
I
alley?
so hungry today?
Why are you what?
I'm hungry.
Because
You're
you've been
always
drinking.
hungry.
You're gonna be hungry.
Always. Remember that time we were streaming in the middle of the night and you're like, hold on, let me go to the kitchen and get a chicken wing, and then you came back with like an entire chocolate pie.
Yo, bro,
You
no
ate the
joke.
chocolate
Facts, bro.
sauce.
Facts. Preach. Listen, that's the kind of shit she does. I'll be like, baby, what the fuck are you eating? Oh, popcorn chicken, and then I'm gonna eat this cheesecake,
Okay,
and
and
it'll be a whole
hold on,
fucking
wait.
cheesecake.
In fairness, no. In fairness,
It ain't
I
even
wanted,
the slice, it's the
wait,
whole fucking thing.
In fairness to me, I wanted the chicken, but then when I went to the fridge to get it, I realized I had some chocolate pie, and I said, "Fuck the chicken, I'm gonna have some pie."
Explain the cheesecake.
First of all, I know you lying because I don't even fuck with cheesecake like that.
It was some quarter. It was a cheesecake, or
was it cake? Was it a pastry of some kind?
It was some sort of, and it was a whole thing. But when she sat down, she was like, "I'm just gonna eat a piece of it," but she didn't want to dirty a saucer or some shit.
No, you know what's funny is
She
every
didn't
time
want to dirty a saucer.
I'm on the phone with Chris, right? Anytime I'm on the phone with Chris, and Chris can tell you, he always stops and he's like, "What are you eating?" I'm always snacking when I'm on the phone.
I can hear her chewing when she's talking, and it's always popcorn chicken. It's always some kind of fucking chicken.
Yeah, I like.
Popcorn chicken is really good.
Oh, but she eats rice too. She likes rice.
I do like rice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
rice
yeah,
is
she's
also
always
good.
eating chicken, but it'll be chicken wings or a chicken breast or a chicken sandwich or popcorn.
I
chicken.
am always eating on the phone. Every time I'm on the phone with Chris, I am eating.
And I'm just like, bitch, put a little beef in your life. Get a burger. What the fuck is it? It's always chicken.
Beef's expensive though. It's more
Dude, I was at the store today, so we like to make up this it's like a bell pepper. I forget what it's called, right? But it's like stuffed bell peppers.
That's what you call them, stuffed peppers.
No, so well, what it is it's you take bell peppers, you hollow them out, right, and then you brown up a whole bunch of ground beef. You throw in salsa, Spanish rice, and I like to throw in onions. I dice up a whole onion, throw it in there, and then you just kind of turn it into like a stew, and then you put it into.
Oh, okay.
You put it in. You fill up your peppers with the stew, and then you put it in an air fryer for a couple minutes to just kind of crispify it, and it's really fucking good. And you get a lot of vitamins from the red peppers and everything else. But it's like if I want to go and like make a meal for like the family, I got to get like 3 pounds of fucking meat.
I know it's a big,
and that's
bro.
like dude, that's like $20 for like.
But where I'm at, we got the 5 for $5 deal, so I'm happy.
Well,
Zach, there's nothing wrong with
chicken.
There's nothing wrong with chickens. I am not racially insensitive against the plight of chickens. I understand that chickens are people too. I'm just saying I can't eat chicken every day, man. You got to mix it up.
Hey Chris. You want to know what I ate this morning though?
Probably fucking, I don't know, like a chicken fajita, a breakfast chicken and eggs.
Watermelon.
Well, that's racist as fuck. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one. No.
Well, I would love to see what your A1C number
Although
is.
you know what I had today for breakfast? Big surprise. Leftover spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
y'all didn't even wanna know what I
have
had.
watermelon.
Bolognese.
I had watermelon this morning.
Peanut butter
and
jelly
it was
sandwiches.
I love watermelon. It's so good. It was so I woke up thirsty. I'm like, I'm thirsty and hungry. I got watermelon. I'm just gonna eat that.
Here's the thing about watermelon for me.
You are
I hated it. I hated it as a kid, but I didn't realize I loved it because I must have somewhere in my life I must have had a watermelon lollipop or a watermelon popsicle or something, and it's that artificial watermelon flavor that I can't stand. But when you eat a real hunk of watermelon, it's good as fuck, dude. Especially the seedless kind, and it hydrates you while you're eating it. It is good shit, man.
So H-Parts, you out of pocket for that comment, bro. When I said, "Hey Chris, you know what I had for breakfast?" H-Part says Kool-Aid. Get out of here.
Wow, that's even more racist than the watermelon.
I mean, to be fair, they do have watermelon flavored Kool-Aid, so there is that. But you guys are gonna laugh your ass off because I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but I had keto bread, so it's like lower in sugar and calories, and I do 0 sugar jelly.
No, I do. You know what I do now, especially with my kidneys shutting down. Wow, I fucking straight cinched on myself. Anyway, I eat sugar-free Jell-O, and it's actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the sugar-free jelly. I get the red raspberry preserves, Smuckers. It's like $3, $3.50 or whatever.
And the doctor was like, "Chris, it's okay if you have regular soda." And I'm like, "What?" You've been telling me for fucking years. And they're like, no, we don't want you drinking the artificial stuff. We don't want you drinking diet or zero sugar. The stuff that they use as artificial sweetener accelerates the process and blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm only allowed to have 4 ounces a day. And I'm only allowed, did I tell you this last night, Manny? And I'm only allowed to have 32 ounces of water a day, which sounds like a lot. It's not.
That's not
it's
a lot.
not a lot at all.
No.
So, but that's how they got to get the water out of my body. And then I start I'm fucking letting everybody know. I start dialysis at the beginning of the month. What's crazy is I just watched that fucking EDP documentary and I saw what that fat, nasty, fucking child molesting motherfucker has to do at these dialysis treatments. And I don't want to fucking put myself through that. But at the same time, they're saying we may be able to save your right kidney. So that was just, I don't know.
Look, man, all I'm gonna say is this. Just think about it like this. Okay, you got to focus on a goal. Okay, focus on a goal. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you and say that
my goal is to be around my kids as long
I'm
as I
telling you,
can.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is in November.
Exactly, and I'm gonna do one goal at a time. Plus, I don't know if you guys know it. Manny knows it. Saggy knows it, but a lot of people don't know. I just had a son.
Now you've mentioned that you were that it was going to be happening.
He's a
but you
month old
never-
now. He's a month
How old
old.
is he?
He's a month now. He's a month old now. We named him Rachel.
You should have named him Sue at that point.
I like boys' names for girls and girls' names for boys. I've always been that way. Billy, Bobby, Danny,
Let your ass down.
Michael,
Lay down.
and then
Down.
I was pushing for Ashley and I didn't get it. I'm surprised she went for Rachel because she is a black girl and and I'm just gonna be honest, man. When she says some shit, you listen. That's that.
Racist.
Why is it racist to say she's a black girl? She is
Racist.
racist.
Ugh.
She's an African American female.
I'm making chicken Alfredo.
She gets mad when I say it to her because she's like, I ain't from Africa, motherfucker. I'm American American. I ain't African American. I'm like, all right, shit, baby. I'm just kidding. But I had that, and I've been sick and had that flu, and I ain't been able to go see my kid.
Matthew.
Yeah.
You got super chatties.
Hold on, let me look at them. Okay, we got tandoori chicken is my
Saggy's
favorite.
always in producer mode. You ever notice that? Like,
Good
whatever.
shit.
Read the super chat.
All right, hold up here. I know I got to get to some supers here. Let's see. Okay, kind of going through here. All right. Old man Cap is Joe Biden. Thank you for H parts. Also H parts. Maybe the Matt Jarbo show is the new punk rock and better than Superman. Command unit here says I sent you an AI animation video. We'll take. I got that queued up. We'll watch that in a little bit. H parts for 5. Thank you, buddy. Says why do people think Gunn is safe today? Once Ellison gets Warner Bros, he could get rid of him, especially if Man of Tomorrow is not a hit.
I want to ask you something about that too.
Well, there's a lot going on. Yeah. There's a lot going on.
True.
Yeah.
The whole are you gonna say something? Okay, go ahead.
No,
I
just
thought
finish. No, ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor from a guy who heard a rumor. I'm not gonna say who it is, but we all know who it is. The fucking Snyder cultist, the Jim Jones of the Snyder cults.
The Cosmic Book News guys.
No. Ski Walker. So he's telling everybody that Ellison wants the deal to go through so bad that he's willing to sell DC off.
No. So there are theories right now.
How can he sell DC off if he doesn't own Warner Brothers? It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Well, hold up. The idea there is not that he's selling it off, that he would agree to sell off key properties, right? There's been some speculation about how the 12 states that are class action lawsuiting this merger, led by the AG from California, is like what Ellison's gonna have to do to get the deal through. So you have some speculation that they might be required to sell off the TV channels that they've got. So then they don't have a majority or I don't want to say a majority, but a large stake.
And
in
he's
that,
also
right?
telling everybody that Netflix already owns it. They just haven't told everybody yet.
Paramount?
No, Netflix. He's saying Netflix. Paramount's not going to get it. He knows for sure because Netflix already owns it. He heard it from one of his sources.
There's no way that would even be remotely happening.
I'm telling you, man, thank you for your service, but I know he stepped on an IED. I know he did. The man's fucking retarded.
Look, those guys, Zack Snyder could die tomorrow.
And they would tell everybody he's still alive.
And they would be like, yeah, like Mikey Sutton died 3 years ago this week. and they're still basically acting like, you know, he's still controlling everything from behind the scenes, you know. So the idea there is, you know, there are potential concessions that Ellison would have to make.
And then there's somebody suing California, or there's there's somebody suing somebody for stopping the deal.
No, the AGs from Montana and I want to say Iowa got involved.
Iowa, that's the one. Iowa.
They
You're
got
right.
involved,
Yeah.
and they're trying to petition to the Supreme Court to intervene in this particular situation. But the Supreme Court doesn't see any more cases until October. So there's nothing the Supreme Court can do, nor would they really get involved in this in the first place. So the reason why the AGs from Montana and Iowa want to get involved predominantly is that David Ellison was so cocky about this particular merger that he built in this weird kind of like ticking time bomb where if they don't get the merger done by a certain day, which I want to say is October 1st, then they have to pay out $7 million a day to the investors. And they have a trial set for like June of next year. So from October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, they got
to almost $70 million. Yeah.
No, that's way more. Dude, that's
7 times 10. If it's 10 months, it's 70 million.
That's $7 million a day.
A day? Oh my fucking God. I thought a month. A day?
No.
No, you're talking hundreds upon hundreds of millions.
You're talking over $1 billion. You're talking over $1 billion.
Crazy. That's fucking crazy.
You know, just on average, let's just say 7 times 31.
If I was him, I would just pick up and move Paramount now. Fuck you then. You know,
he can't. He could move Paramount, absolutely. But it's basically times like 9 months.
Zach, I see you with the Ario Speedwagon reference. I see you.
So basically, Chris, the amount that they'd have to pay out is $1.9 billion.
I think honestly, you say it'd be better if it went to Netflix. I say it's bad either way. I think it's bad either way. But I do see like both sides being shady as fuck. Like it's just a bunch of it take forever to go through.
The thing is though, is the AGs, they want to stop what they view as a monopoly, right? You've got the city of LA is suggesting that this merger could over a couple years kill 4,500 jobs in the LA
It's
area.
a monopoly no matter who buys it, right? Really?
No,
it
wouldn't
not?
be if Netflix bought them. Netflix doesn't have any fucking position in home physical media as well as fucking theatrical distribution.
Oh, I thought they had their own studio now. They don't have their own
They
studios?
have their own studio, but they don't engage in that same marketplace. So it wouldn't be a monopoly.
So everything they have is streaming. They have no anything else.
So here's the thing is like very few things from Netflix get on physical media, right? Like Stranger Things, they put out seasons 1 and seasons 2 on Blu-ray. They never did seasons 4, 5, or 3, 4, and 5, but they did just do a box set of Blu-ray and 4K. That's like $250. That was the entire series. K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a Criterion release very soon, and I'm gonna definitely be buying that one because I love K-pop Demon Hunters. So you know,
so do I. And
so it's like
I embarrassed.
So in some ways, they've done all that. In other ways, they've done other little things here and there. I think Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio got a Criterion release. I actually have that one on 4K. You know, I think Frankenstein, even though it's a shit movie, that will get fucking 4K release. So little things here and there will make their way through, but it's by and large, we're not getting a lot out of them. I mean, well, we are getting 2 movies in the next 6 months from Netflix that are going to IMAX. You got
it was just funny to me hearing people say that, like, I think it's bad either way. If I would have been able to choose it, no matter how insufferable the Zack Snyder fans would have been, I would have chose Netflix. But I do think it's funny when people over there on that side, not just Skywalker, but the rest of them motherfuckers are like, oh, fucking, it's better that Warner Brothers goes to Netflix anyway because Paramount doesn't have any they're not good at making movies. They're not as educated in making movies as Netflix is. I was like, what? Paramount's been around for like 100 fucking years. That's all they've ever done is make movies. What are you talking about?
I know. Well, this is when you know, like, again, people don't understand what other people know. I just want to show you guys this real quick. So I just took a quick look over at Dumb Shit Donovan's account. So earlier tonight, I responded to somebody about the current state of piracy, right? And then so I go through this whole thing about piracy and how it's like really not gone away. It's really only gotten bigger, and it's like it is what it is. So then Donovan here says, I find it very particular how this person suddenly knows all of this about media piracy. Like, bitch, where the fuck have you been?
Where have you been?
I have
Like,
known
what?
about media piracy since the late 1990s.
I've known me
Like, this is
same
not a-
99, bro.
It
99.
doesn't even matter if I engaged in it or not. It's been something I've always found to be wildly interesting in how everything moves, and I've researched it for years, and I know how the ins and outs of it work. And if you notice at the very bottom of this, which again, this is the thing with Donovan, right? Like one thing I find to be very funny is I will look at Donovan's tweets about me, and I will then run it through like Grok, and I'm like,
and
this
it's
guy's
like-
an idiot, right?
You know
And
what's
Grok
funny
will-
is that this time he didn't leave you a 70-page manifesto.
I know. And then what's so funny though is Grok will read what Donovan says, and basically it's like Donovan is misusing terminology, right? Like he's just misusing. He doesn't really know what he's saying.
And I don't even think he's doing his own writing for himself.
Uh,
Mo, she's not passed out. She gets quiet when she eats.
No, she's
eating.
making food. She's making
eating.
food.
Yeah.
She's gonna someone wake up Ray. No, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Okay, so let me go back to this here then. Okay, Parallax sent me the thing for Chabot. We're looking at that right now. Thank you, Parallax. All right, Ahsoka here says, I'm Indian American born and I'm dying and crying and laughing at this. Not offended, I'm dying. Well, good. I'm glad you're happy, Ahsoka.
That was some funny shit.
That was funny
dude.
shit right there, yeah.
My God. Then it dawned on me halfway through. It's not a bit. Like they're really like that. And I don't know if I'm a bad person for calling it out and still thinking it's funny, or if it's okay to laugh.
I think it's fine to laugh. Here we go. And then
we could be the leader, Matt. We could be the
no,
start a cult.
no. I would rather, I think, commit seppuku with a
The
frisbee.
cult of Jarbo? Come on, man.
No, I'm good.
That'd
I'm
be great.
good. I'm good.
Any thoughts?
I've already had that. I've already had that. The Jarbo cartel. Remember that was the thing that was around.
Yeah, I
for a
loved it
minute
though.
there.
That's great.
That's a great. I didn't even make
Yeah.
that logo. That was sent to
Yeah.
me like when Black Pigeon Speaks came up with that concept, and then said it drunkenly on a live stream. Some of my friends quickly went and made that fucking meme. I thought it was great. And then this is here says, any thoughts on the passing of Dolly Parton and Tim Curry? We talked about Dolly earlier. Obviously, that's tragic. I mean, 80 years old. She lived a good life. A really,
And
really
still
really,
a hottie when she died. Fuck,
still a
dude.
hottie. Yeah, still a hottie.
Man.
And
And
she,
I love that she was apolitical. She never once let it get. Now it's obvious she was a conservative, of course, but she never once would talk about it. She would never take sides, and she never ever put it into her entertainment. She refused to talk about it. No many times the Democrats or the Republicans would try to corner her and get her to endorse
People got
somebody. She wouldn't do it.
really mad at her for not saying free Palestine. Like really fucking
Yeah,
mad at her.
yeah. And then I remember the conservatives getting mad at her because she wouldn't endorse Trump. You know, like shut
No,
the fuck
she-
up.
The thing is though, you can look at her actions and determine her politics.
Oh, she's definitely conservative. Come on now.
Are you kidding
know?
me? No, bro. She's super liberal, but she just also knows that the same thing that Michael Jordan said about coming out and being political.
Republicans buy my shoes too. Yeah. You really think she's liberal? Really?
Fuck
Really?
yeah, dude. You do not create. She could have leaned in and been a billionaire. She could have leaned into all that shit and been a billionaire. Made all this
She's
fucking
a
money.
Southern girl, and she's like
created-
hardcore
she created
religious.
The Imagination Library. She gives free books to kids, one book a month till the age of 5. Right?
That's
it's
a very liberal thing to
It's a
do.
nationwide program that the Republicans cut funding to last year.
We don't
she
know that,
didn't-
Mo, and you're Mo. We don't know if Ahsoka's Indian or not. Okay, so she's a Twi'lek. Twi'leks could be Indian. No imagination.
Yeah, no, I mentioned I just covered the gun one.
No imagination, Maddie. You see this guy? No imagination.
Well,
I'm
Mo, she's
I just told him that she's eating. Like that, she gets
He
quiet
just-
when she eats.
This is how we know the only way Mo can nut is if he hears Saggy munching on like some Alfredo. So I guess Saggy, can you ASMR some stuff for Mo so he can finish?
All right, hold on.
Mac on that white goose. So he
That's
can
what she sounds like on the phone, though. No joke.
It's hot. Hold up.
What are you eating, Saggy? Popcorn chicken.
Now I'm eating some Cajun Chicken Alfredo. Oh, hold on. It fell on my titty.
No,
Fell on my
some
titty.
what? There's no
It fell
fucking
on my
such
titty.
thing as Cajun chicken Alfredo. Man,
there is.
you know what?
No,
we
there
give
should be.
we give all of you the gift of our cuisine, and you bastardize it. You fucking
Wait. How is that bastardized? For one, Cajun flavoring is made. Like if dude, jerk chicken Alfredo.
It's not. Oh my god.
Ooh,
That does sound good. I'm not gonna
that does
lie.
sound good. That's a
But
fusion
it's not
of
Italian.
Jamaican
Is all I'm
and
saying.
Italian.
Don't call it
My fault
Alfredo.
you Italians don't put fucking spice on your food.
We do. We just put different spice. We use a lot of
parsley.
salts, garlics, onions. We use a lot of
No,
regular peppers. You know, we don't put, I'm
oregano is a
sorry,
big one.
Saggy, we're not cultured because we don't put a ghost chili pepper in our fucking our fucking spaghetti sauce. Like, come on,
get
man.
good. Get good.
Yeah, well, here's
We
the thing,
did get
Jess.
good.
Both my
We
daughters
gave
are
this
over
world
the
the
age of
gift of
5.
our cuisine. Okay, everything you people have, just remember, you got it from us. Everything.
That's not true. Pizza came from America, bitch.
The Italians.
Pizza came from
We
America.
gave you everything all the way down to your fucking cappuccinos.
America. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Starbucks. Fuck cappuccinos. Fuck
It's not my
espressos,
fault that Cajun people
fuck
made your
gelato,
food taste better.
Fucking yogurt ass ice cream shit. All right, fuck gelato and shit. You guys gave us nothing.
We gave
nothing.
you fucking Gouda.
Okay?
We gave you mozzarella. We gave you so much.
You gave us fucking black olives, and even that we had to fucking.
We get what marinara. We perfected the tomato. Perfected it.
You added sugar, bitch.
That's not true. We added salt also.
There's a
You
reason
said
why
you
it's-
added sugar, bitch.
That's what it is. Jesus, have you ever looked at the sugar content of marinara?
No,
The
it
where
is.
it's got-
and then if you make it from scratch with like tomato paste and diced mint, my grandma used to put so much brown sugar into the fucking marinara, and I'd be like, geez, that's even for me. That's like, I'm just saying, we gave the world more than, you know. That's all I'm saying. And I don't even think gelato's ours, to be honest. I think we stole that from the Greeks. You know,
I'm also
we,
gonna
we
say
did, you gotta remember, we did steal a lot of shit too. We were the most
right.
we were the one race that conquered more than anybody back in the day, and we stole all their food. We stole all their ideas. So I've never tried to take credit for it.
I had to,
but we perfected it. I'll tell you that. We would take their food and then perfect it.
I don't know. This Cajun chicken Alfredo seems like it's better than regular old boring ass fucking.
Now, where did you make that, or did you microwave it like you bought it from a thing?
Oh no, it's microwave.
Okay,
You
so
know
it's
that
like a
shit
microwave.
come in a
it's
little
like
a little
ready meal?
plastic container with a film over the top. You got to tear off.
Don't be
It's the healthy one. It's the healthy one.
Salisbury.
It's the healthy one. The healthy.
Healthy choice with the green. Yeah,
you know
those
what?
are pretty
What
good.
I introduced my daughters to this summer? I introduced them to Salisbury steak.
See, I love that shit.
They love Salisbury steak.
Especially that. Believe it or not, I've had Salisbury steak right from actual Louisiana restaurants. I've had it homemade, but the best I've ever. It's gonna sound nuts, but sometimes cheaper is better. Generic is better. And that fucking big pack you get from Aldi's, best Salisbury steak ever. I don't know, something about that gravy is so good. You know, it's actually made by Stouffer's, I think, or something like that. But that's my favorite Salisbury steak. Just like my favorite baked beans, not Bush's, not Campbell's. No, the Save-A-Lot, the Save Right, the fucking generic kind you get there. Those are like the best ones. Every once in a while, the generic shit will taste better than the name brand stuff.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the name brand tastes better because we associate it as being name brand, so it's better. You know, it's like last night I took my daughter to the store. We're walking through the cereal aisle, and I'm like, because the thing is, man, like when we were growing up, we had it was a smorgasbord of cereal. You know what I mean? You'd get
it still is.
And
It's
then
like,
now, and I'm looking through the now, and it's like, you know, they've got all the same shit, but they got the generic version of it too. And I was debating, I'm like, man, should I buy a bag and like go get some like almond milk because I'm lactose intolerant to a degree. So
you
I'm like,
buy that big old bag of Fruity Pebbles that tastes just as good as
Fruity Pebbles. She likes Fruit Loops. I thought about getting her Fruit Loops, but it's like
I'm saying, but that generic bag, that big ass potato sack full, tastes just as good as the name brand stuff.
It really does. And then, but you get like Captain Crunch on that shit, fucking Golden Grams, Honeycomb, you know, like fucking Fruity Pebbles, Choco Pep, whatever. Like you have Cookie Crisps. They got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, like all this shit from like, I'm like, and I'm looking at this and I'm laughing because I'm like, man, we ate like shit when we were kids.
We did.
We
And
would just
believe it
have
or
a
not,
big
I
ass bowl
remember
of school.
I remember when the cereal aisle used to be 2 aisles long, and they kind of broke it down to only 1 aisle. But when I was a kid, we had like Mr. T cereal, C3PO Crunch, A-Team cereal, Knight Rider cereal, Smurf cereal. Like that, I mean, there was.
Well, not only that, but they had C3POs from the 80s.
Yeah, every cartoon there was, every movie, they were marketing to kids in a way you would not believe, man. I remember I had a Luke Skywalker mask that you get off the back of it. It was their Golden Grams or Pops, Corn Pops. And a lot of that stuff ain't there no more. I had one person ask me, who's Diggum? And I'm like, he's Diggum the Frog. And they thought I was crazy. Just like they never heard of Honey Bear. I'm like, I forgot you kids didn't grow up with our cereal. Okay, Diggum is a frog for Sugar Smacks, and Honey Bear also was for Sugar Smacks. Or was it Sugar Bear? I don't know. Sugar Bear, right? Not Honey Bear. Sugar Bear and Diggum.
You know, some of those, what were some of those ones I just forget the names of. But again, like all that shit's just fucking
Apple Jacks. Man, I remember them all.
Chris. Ha, Chris. Ha, Chris.
What?
You suck. You
What?
suck. You suck.
Okay.
They said, they just roasted you in the chat. They said Alfredo isn't even Italian. Just because I got an O at the end doesn't make it Italiano.
No, but it is Italian. I mean, well, we probably stole it from somebody. We stole gelato from people.
Not yours. Ha, you suck.
But it is ours.
No,
I just
it's
want
not
all
yours.
you people to remember something, okay? We conquered all you motherfuckers at one time. All of you. Just remember that. Rome owned your fucking asses, okay? You washed our fucking feet. Just remember that. And we stole your food, and there ain't shit you can do about it.
Yeah, but what you
Listen,
definitely
I went a little. I'm sorry. I went a little
Italians-
dark there.
listen,
I was only
Italians
kidding, but
are-
I did go a little dark there.
Italians are the Negroes of the white people.
Yeah, no, that's true too.
Well, I mean,
that is
you know,
that's true. We were treated
the Irish too. Don't forget
Yeah,
about the
us and
Irish.
the Irish were treated so fucking bad,
Y'all were
bro.
treated just as bad as black people were.
There is technically, you know, my parents had to drop the vowel from the end of our name. Do you know my last name isn't really pronounced the way you guys see it? It's pronounced Figgiato. That's how you're supposed to say my name. But my grandfather had to take the O off.
Italians,
Because he couldn't get a
Italians
job
and Irish
anywhere.
People, yeah, Italians and Irish people were treated just as bad as the black people.
Yeah,
were.
a lot of Italians,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah,
Italians
I
had
will
to take
admit,
no
it is
different than us.
nice to be the least oppressed person on this panel.
You German? Are you
If I
fucking
do-
German? Are you German?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
the
you're
German Jew,
fucking-
but not German Jew, buddy. German Jew.
Oh my God! So you're the
my-
you're the
on
least
my
you're the
dad- on
least
my dad's
depressed
side.
and the most depressed at the same
Yeah,
time.
Yeah. So, you know, but well, I will say though, my family left Germany long before the 1940s or 1930s. So we're talking like several hundred years back. So it's like
Parmigiano
it's old.
Romano, Jess is right. That's your main ingredients too. And you can sometimes you can do both with a little bit of like believe it or not, a lot of people it doesn't look good. The texture is not the greatest, but a lot of Italians make their lasagna and their Alfredo with cottage cheese, a little bit of cottage cheese in there too, or heavy cream.
Heavy
Jeff
cream
knows-
makes sense,
Jeff,
but cottage
Jeff knows a
cheese,
little
that
something.
sounds like
on
a
you.
Facebook recipe.
Huh?
I'm anytime, girl. Anytime. Yeah, you can go full sprinkler system on me if you want to. But I'm a sick fuck. I don't care.
What
I
the
was not opening up that can of worms. I was just making.
I'm
sure.
sorry. Go full sprinkler
She
system
said
on me.
she said heavy cream on you. Yeah, girls. Apparently, it's not a myth, Maddie. It's not pee. They really can squirt. I don't know. I'm still.
It is. There's some pee in there. Oh,
There's
what
some
do you
pee
mean?
in there.
There's
There's gotta
definitely
be some
There's
pee.
gotta be. There's gotta be some pee.
There's got to be some pee in there.
right.
It's like he's like here's a question: Is cum vegan?
Get the fuck out of your own stream, Matthew.
I'm trying to think, man.
It's an honest
How
question.
much
Here-
meat? How much meat is in those little fish that swim into you girls? Those little baby tadpoles.
He was talking about girls, not guys. Semen.
Well, I mean, say if you swallow,
Wait, weren't you?
swallow.
I don't know. I think.
Just asking. It doesn't matter who's doing it. If you are a person who's vegan,
Girls
you
don't
swallow.
come.
I think because
Girls
the
come? What are
sperm
you
is
talking
No, they
technically
don't. They
the
fake it.
sperm is technically like DNA. I would think it's not vegan. I think that wouldn't be considered vegan.
No, I'm telling you, them little tadpoles got meat in them. They're just tiny.
They don't got meat in them, but they definitely
Yeah.
are alive-ish.
She went all pirate there for a second. R R R. She went to Captain Jack Sparrow.
Matt, why? Like, this is what I want people who are watching this. Mr. Matt Jarbo will be up at night and just laying there.
Oh, these
in
are the
bed,
things he
wide
thinks
awake,
about.
Wait.
Yep.
Wide the fuck awake, thinking, I wonder if cum is fucking vegan.
Yeah, this is how his ADHD ass mind works too. He ain't fooling.
I swear to God, I picture Matt just in bed with his lady. She all sleeping, having a good old niceness dream. This motherfucker staring at the ceiling, thinking about like, I wonder what cum tastes like. Like I don't know what.
No, I don't. I'm not wondering what
I
cum
ask myself
tastes like.
that every stream, H-Bars. Every stream, I'm like, how did we get here? But this time it was because Saggy said she was gonna have you cream all over me, and that's how it went into whole.
It
do
was
girls
my
really
fault
squirt?
this time. It was my fault. It was my
Yeah,
fault.
it's your fault. And then I was like, you could sprinkle all over me, and then
For
Matt
once,
was like,
it was
wait a
my
minute, you're gonna
fault.
let her pee on you, and I didn't mean pee, so I had to rectify it. And then Matt wanted to know what cum tasted like. No, technically,
don't need to know what cum tastes like.
technically, he wanted to
do
know
not need
if
to- I'm
there's
not
meat
asking
in cum.
I'm asking. No, it's not meat and cum. Is it vegan?
Oh yeah,
right?
because they
Is it a
can't have milk,
byproduct?
right?
Is it a byproduct?
Vegans can't have dairy.
No, it's not necessarily. The dairy is only because of they can't have a byproduct from an animal.
Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, Zachary. Basically, he's saying the same thing. Like he's asking if cum is vegan is the same as you saying, I wonder what cum tastes like.
Well, he's kind of
No,
explaining
I'm
it right
asking an
now.
honest question about whether or not cum is vegan.
Why do you think like this, though?
Why
Like, I
don't you think like this?
I'm the one
I'm
who
sorry.
probably.
I'm sitting here having a philosophical conversation about what is or isn't considered cum in the vegan sense, and you're out there going like, "Let me just slurp down on some fucking Chipotle goddamn Alfredo in the middle of the
Renee,
fucking
on
night."
what? On what?
thing, though,
You
right?
got to have
Here's
Netflix
the
for that,
thing.
don't you?
A female is expected to have these thoughts since we are the cum specialists, but yet
No,
you are.
doesn't that? What if I'm dating someone who is vegan and I want to not only engage in foreplay, right, but like have all facets covered of the sexual experience, and I'm just curious: is cum, which is by the way, pre-cum,
or what if Matt was just gay?
No, hold up. That too. That could be a thing as well. I'm not just for the record.
Wait, Matt.
But I'm just
Matt,
saying, like,
record.
hold up. Saggy, hold on. Hear me out, Saggy. Let me finish. Okay, so when a guy gets aroused, just like a woman gets aroused, she gets wet. A guy gets wet too. That's called pre-cum.
Yes.
So that's considered. So if a woman's gonna go down on a guy and he's got no protection on, but he's full of fucking pre-cum, then she's gonna be engaging and imbibing, at least to some extent, that particular amount of pre-cum. And so that pre-cum is then something that could be considered non-vegan because it is a byproduct of a person. I'm not saying full on nut. We're talking pre-nut. Okay. Like that pre-nut, that little bit right there is still something that's considered a byproduct from a person. So is that vegan?
Before I answer your question, can I, is the lady that you're with, is she vegan? Is that why you're asking?
No.
Okay, so then
I'm
you're
just
never
curious.
gonna
I'm just
you're
fucking- I'm
never
just
gonna
curious.
date somebody who's vegan for that to be
I'm
relevant.
just curious, Saggy.
I mean,
Is
I
it
would
considered
assume based on how vegans view like the consumption of life products, like cow milk and shit. I would imagine that semen would be considered vegan. Yes, not vegan. Like you can't. If you're vegan,
my
you
theory
can't
is that
drink
it's
cum.
not vegan because it's a byproduct of a person.
Yeah, because if
But
they
it
don't
also
drink,
is not the ovum, right? Like,
well, the thing is, breast milk. Like humans drink breast milk, like babies. Like baby humans drink breast milk, right?
You need to look up what vegans actually
So, like,
believe.
well, no. Think about it. Okay, hold on. Let's unpack this, right? So, if
It's not just animals,
Vegans don't
man.
drink-
It's
Okay,
anything
but
with a
if-
face.
But if baby humans drink titty milk, right? Why aren't adults drinking titty milk?
because it's not healthy for you. Milk is not healthy for an adult, by the way.
But I'm just saying, if vegans is drinking titty milk vegan?
No, I don't
The
think
byproduct. It's the byproduct. Listen, it's the byproduct of something with a face.
Okay, but if you're a vegan adult and you have a baby,
So it's cannibalism.
Okay, but no. But if you're vegan and you have a baby and you are gonna breastfeed
Okay, hold
the
up,
baby,
hold on. Let me bring up the Google AI overview. I didn't think it's necessary to bring up the AI overview.
So I think if it's a human and it's
So
not.
well, according to this, according to AI, and it gives a reason. Yes, human semen is generally considered vegan as long as it is given with full consent, and that's an interesting point, right? It's like an animal cannot consent to being killed and then being turned into meat. I get that. Okay, so here we go. Why is cum considered vegan? No exploitation. Veganism aims to stop animal cruelty and exploitation. Okay, fair point. Consent. A human partner can freely and knowingly give consent to share their bodily fluids. That is true. That is true.
I mean,
The
but what
breast-
about the ones that don't?
Well, what do you mean the ones that don't?
The ones
The
that
ones
just
that
grab the
don't
girl
give
by the back of the head and
The
don't
ones
pull
that
out of their
don't
mouth.
give
That's a
consent.
fucking then that's probably a rapist, and that's gonna be a whole other conversation. We're talking about two consenting adults and the subject of veganism and foreplay. Okay. Or
Listen,
in the
at
art.
the end of the day, bitch, I eat meat and I swallow cum. There we go. End of story.
We already knew that.
I mean, we
Saggy.
knew that already.
We knew that.
But it's
You know
so
why
weird that
though?
you're
But
single,
why?
but
Because
whatever.
Saggy's a fucking real one. That's why. She's a
Damn
real one.
right.
What do you mean the GTA trailer comes out in 18 minutes just for Netflix?
It
right?
comes out in 12 hours and 18 minutes. It's at 1 p.m. Pacific.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not. It's at 1 p.m. Pacific. Yeah.
And it's not. But is it for just Netflix?
Yeah. But Rockstar put out a thing about that saying that you can stream it to your channel if you're going to be providing commentary. So if you're not providing commentary, then they're going to be like, no,
What
no,
did
no.
What did they paint themselves into a corner?
They
Here's
did.
something I wanted to say though. Here's something I wanted to say. All you people that are bitching, okay? Let's talk about this for a second. Especially the chuds. Oh my God, they upped it to $80 and $100 for the premium one. And you pussies hate everything. I want you to go look back right now at what Rockstar has done for you with GTA 5. Every ounce of DLC has been fucking free for 13 years. Every fucking car has been free. You got to grind for the shit, but you're not paying real money for it unless you buy a shark card. So are you people mad that they upped the price of a game to $10, up, to $80 or $100 for a premium? Yeah, premium's bullshit, but whatever. And as far as the digital realm, once I learned that, because I had to explain that to Troy tonight. I had to explain it to Brodan, and I'm like, no, dude, it's just all the disc is an unlock code. That's all it is. You're still going into the cloud. You still got to log in digitally. And he was like, well, fuck it. Well, then fuck a physical copy, man. He's like, I can buy a poster if I want the artwork. But yeah, all you people complaining about, oh, I can't believe it's going to be $80. This game is not only going to be the biggest launch of all time, it's going to be the biggest game of all time. And it's probably going to last at least 10 years. They're going to have to figure out a way to make this game last 10 years.
My PlayStation doesn't even have physical copies. Like, I can't even buy physical copies on my PlayStation.
So I'm not going to bitch about them upping the price by $15, man. I don't know why everybody's yelling.
Hi, baby.
GTA 5 is giving you free content for over a decade.
Hi, baby.
And you're
But
mad?
but what they've also done is they've heavily pushed it towards the idea of getting shark cards. So you're going to be paying to win.
Right,
And
but
that's
that microtransactions are in every game now. You can't just blame Rockstar for it.
Well,
it's
Rockstar
every
has
game.
made a lot of money off of GTA Online, and I'm just going to come out and say it. GTA Online kind of sucks because
I have a blast with it, but that's just
it
me.
is the fact that it's just they've taken it from its core concept and they've
She
tried
moved
to
her foot. She didn't want none of the feet freaks to see her feet. You got to pay for that content, motherfuckers.
Look at how hairy her legs are.
That is a fucking. She's wearing
No,
leggings.
I'm talking about saggy sweatpants. Look at that. It's
Oh, from the
disgusting.
dog, yeah.
I don't think it's the dog. I think it's just
That's
she
the
doesn't-
dog, you
You
dickhead.
think it grew through her leggings?
I think
Oh,
she
those are
just grows through
sweats.
the
I don't even
pants.
leggings. She's not
Yeah.
even got her good gear on, man. What the fuck? Where's all your lingerie and shit, girl?
You made my dog leave, you assholes.
Wait a
No,
minute.
he
hold
wants to
up.
go. He wants to go murder that toy. She wants to go kill that toy.
So you're saying, hold up. Wait, you're moving in a couple days and all that shit's still up there?
A lot of that shit she's
No,
leaving.
what shit?
I don't know. I see a stand. How much are you just
It's all
vacating?
being
it?
abandoned like a child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Saggy's
TV.
going
I'll
full
be- I'm
NBA.
still here. I don't watch TV. Goddammit.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it without watching. I wouldn't. My TV always goes last.
Hey, sit. Sit your butt down.
She is cute, man.
Aw.
She's a fucking cutie.
Good girl. High five. Good girl.
I mean,
Sit
she
down.
ain't chewy, but she's
Lay
cute.
down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. Look at her. I love her. Baby.
I don't know what do you mean by that, H-Bars. How did GTA Online kill Rockstar? GTA Online changed the entire face of gaming forever. Like, people wish they could do what Rockstar's doing with GTA Online. You're talking about a map that is like 1/4 the real size of that city. You know, like you can go to a strip club, you can play poker, you can go to the casino, you can do 30 or 40 different kinds of heists. You can do all sorts of customization to your car. You can go play darts. You can start a biker gang. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And now with the advent of AI going into this, the AI that you're using, it's going to think for itself. You're not going to get these dumbass AI bots. You're going to get real motherfuckers that will fuck you up and not even have to be online for that. I know I sound like a rock star simp. I'm really not. I played it for a while. My games are like, I love like Gran Turismo and Forza and shit like that. Those are my favorite kinds of, or God of War. But I'm telling you, man, Rockstar changed the game with GTA Online. That's why it raised the bar to a point that I don't think many other like development companies can touch. And I really believe that, man. And that's not me. Like Rockstar didn't pay me to say this. I just, they're the same people that did Red Dead. Rockstar used to be the cream of the crop, man. Right up there with what's the other one, Maddie? Was it Blizzard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and now they have fallen, but I think Rockstar is just trying to raise the bar again.
Well, I feel like what we're looking at is like, for one, there's already been like the death of the monoculture. So the one thing we're all kind of looking forward to, like, Doomsday, Spider-Man, that kind of stuff is monoculture. Grand Theft Auto is monoculture. It used to be a lot more, right? You remember how we get excited for midnight releases of video games?
Yeah. And I always played the campaign first. I'm a campaign guy too, H-Bards. But yeah, we don't have that anymore, do we? We can buy it right from home the minute midnight strikes. So I remember when going to get a new video game, Matt, or going to get a new album was an event. The midnight releases were an event.
Yeah.
Now it's not a thing anymore. So yeah, you're right. It's definitely mono. Yeah, definitely mono.
I'm going to bed, you bitches.
All right, go get some sleep. Now that you got sobered up.
Yeah. This conversation made me totally flaccid.
Good. God, I hope so.
Good. I'm glad that you are flaccid.
Bye.
If we turned you on, that would be a problem.
It's true. She's really like that too. Like when she's on the phone, she's really. Well, you've talked to her on the phone.
I've talked to her. Yeah,
you've been friends with her as long as I have. But
yeah, I've talked to her for a while.
Whenever I talk to her, the bitch is eating popcorn chicken. I'm like, why the fuck are you always eating chicken when you?
Why are you eating the popcorn chicken? Yeah.
But I'm happy that they're putting this new AI into the game. That the AI is going to run off the cloud. Because I'm not
what AI? What AI? I don't know. I don't know what AI is.
It's a upscaled AI. It means that the artificial characters in the game, even the NPCs, will have their own personalities, and the game will be able to think for itself. If you play a certain way, the game will know that. So if you want to play just the campaign,
we're going to learn a lot more in a couple hours, and so I'm.
Like
I'm glad.
There's a moral compass in there. They put a moral compass into the game. That's crazy to me. So the worse you behave, the worse people will treat you in the game. That means NPCs and your enemies, not just the cops. Like, I like shit like that. I wish I had that when I was younger. Fuck, dude. You know how retarded some of the AI is that you're trying to like. I remember people thought, what's the game where the mechs would come down and you jumped in them, and it Titanfall, and it's the COD killer. It's the COD killer. And then we got the game, and yeah, it looked great and it played great and it was super fun, but it would be like you, 3 other real life players, and then 17 bots, bro. And the bots would be walking into doors and shit, and they wouldn't help you. They wouldn't back you up. Yo, I'm squad leader, and I'm fucking, you're gonna get me killed because you're fucking running into a wall. You won't have to deal with that with this new AI they're using. And I don't know. I just know it's a big time. It's like modern AI they put into this game. And I think that's why they had to push it back an extra 6 months, because they wanted to make sure the AI would bond, whatever the fuck that means. Does that mean that, well,
I don't even know what I'm waiting for tomorrow with the official announcement, the reveal, to give us all that information. Right? Like, that's what I'm waiting for. It's because otherwise we're just kind of waiting around for like whatever. But let me finish these supers because I got to start winding it down here pretty soon. So it's 1 o'clock. And I do want to finish that Anthony Chabot thing. So give me a second. I want to finish the video on that one.
Yeah.
H parts here. No, sorry, a couple things. One, Ahsoka brings it when we're watching the Lovers Lagoon. Thanks to Nightmare Fuel. Command unit here says Chris is a sleeper agent for Brandon. I don't think so. H parts for
Says
5.
I'm sleeping.
Sleeping, sure, yeah. You see, James Gunn is fighting with people on Threads due to thin skin. Feige would never do that. Yeah, it's James Gunn is I think he's feeling it. I think he's feeling the stress from everything, to be honest with you.
I think he is too. I think he should have took a break before he jumped right into the DC role.
I think, yeah, well, I mean, like, because it was like, do Guardians 3 and then jump back over and do Superman, and then now he's got Man of Tomorrow and whatever's coming out after that, and it's just like Supergirl flopping is a big deal. It's a big deal no matter who you are. Kevin Feige is a person.
He's only had one true success with DC, and that's the first season of Peacemaker. It got huge ratings.
I would say Superman as a movie.
Superman broke even, Maddie. Maybe made a little bit of a profit.
People say that it made $100 million in profit, but there's a question about like what was that profit? Where did that profit come from? Right? Because if like the production budget was $250, and then you still add in, and maybe part of it too is that it did well domestically. Same with Sinners.
I don't know what they were ancillary, but ancillary can help your bottom line. A lot of people never want to talk about that.
We just don't fucking know.
But and I think the only reason they're even allowing him to do Man of Tomorrow is because it was a contract thing. He was contracted for that one movie, and now that movie is going to make or break him. So he's definitely feeling the pressure, dude. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying he fucked up. I'm just saying he kind of dropped the ball a little bit. I don't think he realized the state DC was in when he got over there. And then you got 27 chefs and only one cook in the building. All these, like everybody has to have their fucking say so. And we want this and we want that. I'm telling you, man, bottom lines, production companies and shareholders have ruined Hollywood.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely have. It's the big problem is that so many of these people have been it's just the industry itself has changed so rapidly. It's changed so insanely that we don't really we don't really know where things are going to go, right? Because like everything now, same with Hollywood, is just like, sorry, I got a little blank there. I just saw no, I'm looking through
it's a blood sugar thing, guys. He'll be all right.
No. I'm looking through like the site, I'm looking through like the analytics on YouTube, and I see that the fucking HFARS has been timing out Parallax or deleting everything Parallax says. I can see it on this end, but on the chat it's getting deleted. So I just made Parallax a fucking moderator, so he can't do that. So
why would HFARS do that to Parallax?
Because he's fucking with them. There's a whole goddamn thing with that. And
okay, so it's been ongoing. It's like the Bloods and Crips.
It's not even a Bloods. Not if it's more to the story than that. I ain't gonna say it. But it's like, it's fucking okay.
Oh my God.
I told you, stop doing it. Lord Slug, I know that you're Parallax. So like you've been modded, so then he can't delete you and time you out while you're here. Otherwise, I don't give a shit. Y'all can fucking fight and fucking peace. I don't give a shit. But like here, chill out. Chill the fuck out. That's all I'm saying on that one.
I
anyway,
didn't even know they had beef, bro. I mean,
it's a whole. I'm not even going to go into it here. It's a lot of shit.
Okay. Next,
okay. Soka for 5. Thank you, buddy. Says I'm hoping the rest of X-Men cast gets announced. That's good. I just want lore accurate casting, and so far I'm happy. I don't think you're going to get much more out of casting until they actually start filming the movie. I think they've announced the cast. The core cast, everybody's obviously like, where is Wolverine? I don't think they're going to lead with Wolverine because I do think that Hugh Jackman is going to be in Secret Wars or maybe Doomsday.
And they always lead with Wolverine. He might be the linchpin, believe it or not. He might be the linchpin.
Like I think they're going to need to. They're gonna do the new X-Men without Wolverine, and then they're going to build up Wolverine again. But that's a tough one right there. Ahsoka here says GTA is overrated and overhyped. I disagree. I like it, but I also just enjoy it for what it is. I think Red Dead Redemption is a much better game than Grand Theft Auto. I think it's a better game series, but that's just my take on it because I just prefer that.
You're not the only one that thinks that. You're not the only one that thinks that. I'm just talking about. I've been online gaming for a long time, and I've never seen anything like GTA 5.
I mean, they let it build. And they let mods going in. I mean, you can find survival horror, like zombie survival servers,
role play and shit.
And role
Nuts,
play, yeah,
bro.
the role play
Crazy
shit. So no, people have definitely. I just feel like I went back into GTA 5 a while back. It was free on. It was on Xbox Games Pass, and I went back in and I started playing it again. I'm like, it's so slow. It's so slow. Like the movement is clunky, and it's so just like not what I'm used to playing. Especially because now I've been going through and like finishing all the challenges for what's it called, for 007 First Light, which is such a fun game.
I went back to Spider-Man, and I cannot believe how they did it. Like it's New York, man. It's fucking New York. It's got all the 5 boroughs. They're huge. Like you can get lost in that game for fucking years and years, I'll bet. Like, and it would take you years to explore everything. You got the Avengers Tower, you got the World Trade Center. Well, it's the Freedom Tower now. You've got the Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building. You've got Madison Square Garden. You go across to Jersey, you got Hoboken. Like, and they've got all these little Easter eggs you can find. Like in the very first Spider-Man, remember when he saves MJ the very first time, and he brings her up to the top of that skyscraper, and there's like a lawn on that skyscraper with plants and bushes and everything. He drops MJ off and he leaves. You can go find that in the game. So yeah, and Spider-Man actually moves fast. So you're right about. I will say that about GTA, unless you got to tap the fuck out of that X button to make them run. But
yeah, I'm hoping that they make it a bit more fluid. Well, I'll tell you this. Here's the biggest thing I want in GTA 6 above all else. I want there to be weight to the NPCs. Because in Grand Theft Auto 4, there was weight to the NPCs. Red Dead Redemption, the NPCs. You could like, by weight, I mean like they're not like wafer thin. In GTA 5, it was like arcadey. You know, it was basically just like you're fucking playing.
GTA 4 was the first one I ever played. I was in prison when all the great ones. I never got to play San Andreas or whatever it was. What was it called? The one with CJ. I never got to play the one with CJ or whatever his name. Yeah, I never got to play I never got to play like the Ballad of Gay Tony. I never got to play GTA 3. The big time one. The first one I ever played was GTA 4, and it didn't have online, but I fell in love with the story of Yuri and his brother. I think his name's Yuri. And
which game? Sorry, which game?
GTA 4.
No, Nico.
Is it Nico? Okay, yeah.
It's Nico
his
Bellic.
brother's Yuri. They got killed, right?
No, his cousin Roman.
Yeah. And I remember having so much fun with that one. And then I got GTA 5 just because I wanted to play the story. I was like, oh shit, you can be 3 different people. And this Trevor guy seems like he's a funny lunatic, crazy redneck, blah, blah, blah. And then GTA Online came out and I didn't want to play it. And all my boys were like, come on, give it a shot. We'll show you how to get through it. Because it seemed overwhelming to me. Then I played it and I was like, holy shit, how did they do this? How does this all fit on one game? I mean, this is like one, I think it's 1/10 or 1/8 the size of, I don't know what is it supposed to, is it supposed to be Los Angeles? Because it looks like LA.
What, this new one?
Yeah,
no, this new one is
no, GTA 5.
It's Vice City, dude. It's Miami.
Okay, GTA 5.
They're not Liberty City was the last one.
What is GTA 5? What city is that supposed
Liberty City.
GTA 5? The one that just
no. Sorry, Los Santos.
That's LA, right? It's supposed to be LA.
Yeah. And then
okay,
Vice
you've
City.
Been to LA. Does it not look like LA? Everything's there. It's accurate as fuck.
There's a lot there. Actually, it's funny. Up the street from Tommy Vercetti's house, it actually connects with Sunset Boulevard. And where it ends on Sunset Boulevard, there's a building that's right there. And there's an accounting firm that I worked at as a temp job back in 2012 in that building. That to me was kind of funny.
I remember the bowling thing, Mo. I remember that. I remember like being super excited that you could like steal a bus because I'd never played them before. So I was like, fuck, I can have any car I want. But up until then, I had only ever played Driver. Does anybody remember Driver?
Driver was a fun franchise.
Yeah.
They tried really hard with Driver 3, and it just kind of sucked.
Yeah, MMOs are like the next one. I've never done Warcraft, but from what I heard, it's like just this massive world building, and I love that. But what I appreciate about Rockstar is that they give you everything for free, and I always thought that was cool. I'm like, well, they have never charged us for any of this shit. I mean, I might have to grind if I want the new Ferrari F40, even though they can't call it the Ferrari F40, or I may have to grind if I want this mobile or this yacht or this mobile semi truck that has a headquarters in it with a Knight Rider car or an army base, or if I want to start a biker club or a video arcade with all the old 8-bit games that come with it, or being able to go to you've got to grind for it, but it's still free. They add all that shit to the game for free, and they've been doing it for 13 years, and they have never asked for a penny. But they don't have to, because everybody's out there going, fuck that grinding shit. Give me a shark card. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Don't they do the same thing on the what's the cartoon one everybody plays? The
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite, the Battle Royale one. Yeah. I mean, they do that there too. Didn't
Well, they
Fortnite
do
make
that
more
by
money
by
than any other game?
licensing. Yeah, but they license everything. That's why.
Microtransactions. Fortnite has made more money than it even surpassed Call of Duty, which I didn't think was possible. And Madden, like more money on microtransactions. Like they made over $1 billion in 1 year on microtransactions. That blew my mind.
Well, I
And
mean, it's like the thing with Fortnite though is they were making like $3 billion a month, and one of the reasons why is because again they have all the licensed skins.
You
like,
get Star Wars, you get James Bond,
yeah,
you get
like,
Transformers, Ninja Turtles.
so
Yeah, I get it.
I forget what it was. Like RJ was buying a lot of people, I think, or he was buying a lot of skins. And
I
everything.
remember that he was like addicted to it.
Yeah. And so I don't know necessarily I don't care what he's doing now, but it just that's the thing. They make the money off of that kind of stuff. And that's one of the reasons why, if you remember like the Rise of Skywalker, Emperor's Return reveal was a Fortnite event.
Yeah, and didn't they kind of spoiled it, right? Lego did it on accident. Legos did it on accident one time too. The Lego video game gave away a spoiler in one of the actual games. I think it was he called her cousin or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know that one very well.
Yeah, I can't remember.
He was also buying a lot of fried chicken skins. Well, that's just par for the course.
Wow.
Yeah,
I knew you were gonna highlight that too, because you are a petty bitch. You know that.
I
right?
am a petty bitch. I don't have a fucking problem with
No,
that
I
shit.
am too, bro. I'm a petty bitch, bro. I really am.
Witcher 3 getting a remaster, that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited for that because they announced today that The Witcher 3 is getting a full-blown remaster, or yesterday maybe. So it's like you can, and it's all for free. You can upgrade your Witcher 3 and it's gonna be like new improved graphics, new improved gameplay, new stuff they're adding in. And the reason why they're doing this, I think, is because they've got another DLC that's coming down the pipeline. And so they're giving away all the old, because The Witcher 3 is like 11 years old now.
I know, and people still love it.
So
and now that I'm into RPGs, like
Yeah, you
after
can lose a lot of
Ghost of
time with that one.
Tsushima, after playing Ghost of Tsushima, and the fucking Odyssey and Origins of Assassin's Creed, I went, wow, maybe I am an RPG fan. Then I went and played Dragon Quest, and I went, holy shit! And I've never played Witcher, and you know why? I'm intimidated by it.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah.
That and Skyrim both intimidate me.
Skyrim, if you follow the main path and just do the story missions, like just to get the game done, like you can beat it in a reasonable amount of time. It's when you basically go like, I'm walking. Oh, what's this building over here? And then like 20 hours later, you leave the building and you're like, the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? But then with The Witcher 3, it's like you're walking, quest.
And I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls too. But
Yeah, Dark Souls is fun. Demon Souls,
so
man.
fucking
I remember
hard.
when I got Demon Souls in 2011.
Yeah,
I was
Demon
like-
Souls, fucking forget it. I
Yeah.
own Demon Souls thinking I would like it. No, fucking forget Demon Souls, bro. You know, I've never been able to get past the second mission on that.
That's a hard game.
Yo, fuck Demon Souls, bro. And
Are you
fuck the
playing
other
the
one,
Are you
too.
playing the remaster version of it?
Blood, whatever the fuck it is? Bloodborne?
Bloodborne.
Fuck that game too, man. Like, oh,
Dude, that game came out. You want to hear something crazy? That game came out like about 2 months before The Witcher 3 did.
That's why I had
Crazy,
so much
right?
fun that is crazy. I can't believe that it seems like just yesterday that it was like, my baby was like, oh, I want my own Xbox. I want next gen, Dad. I want GTA 5 for my Xbox. I was like, I don't know if you're old enough to play that, kiddo. And it was 2013, and boom, that was 15 years ago, man.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I mean? Like that's fucking.
Hey,
That's
give me
fucking crazy to me.
I gotta hit the head real
He's
quick. Give
got
me
to
a
pee,
second.
guys.
Yeah, it's that. It's totally that.
It's totally
Give me a
that.
second.
I don't know. I never had fun with Souls games. That's not true. I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls 3. I had a lot of fun, but I had a lot of help. Whenever there was a major boss battle, like I can't even remember. Is it the Undead King or the Undead? I don't know. I don't remember the names of the bosses, but I do remember like my boys would have to come in and help me beat those fuckers because I could never beat them by myself. So those people that do speed runs and they want to do a flawless run, like what? Get a life. How the fuck, dude? I don't even know. And they'll do it on the hardest difficulty. Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2. Talk, Chris. Dark Souls 2. That's kind of hard to say. Also drove me fucking crazy. I was having a blast with Dark Souls 2 until I got to Blight Town. The minute I got to Blight Town, it stopped being fun. I broke a controller. Oh, and they're not cheap, man. Like these new controllers, they're like $100, man. These new next gen controllers, they're like $100. My place with tax, my PlayStation 5 controllers are almost $100 a piece. Like it's just crazy. But I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls. It's just, man, it can be frustrating. I wish I could think of the name of that one boss I was trying to beat. I think the Undead King, the unnamed King. I never got to play Oblivion, but my friend, he was super into it, and his kids were into it. And then I found out that Skyrim is just not necessarily a sequel, but it was the next game. Skyrim came after. What was that Oblivion game called? Or was it called Oblivion? What are the games called? And then Oblivion is like the chapter of that game, right? And then the game's called something. I just can't remember what they're called. Okay, it's called Oblivion. So, okay, so what was it called? What was the one that was like? I know Oblivion, Elder Scrolls. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Elder Scrolls. There you go. Elder Scrolls and Oblivion. Then was it Elder Scrolls Skyrim, or it was just Skyrim? I just know that was the next game from. That's Blizzard, right? Is that Blizzard who makes those games, or is it the other one? No, it's not Eidos. That's I think that's the Lara Croft games. But I used to know all this shit. I used to be so deep into this shit. You could just say something and I would know right away, like what production company made them. William, you guys remember William, right? Sci-Fi Center. William owns a comic book store. Ye Old Nerdcast. Devin. He used to work for one of those big name ones, and I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't CD Projekt Red, it was another one, and he was telling me all the shit that goes on and the crunch and all that, and it just blew my mind. And who knew it was easier to make an RPG, open world RPG, than a race car game? Like, I was like, really? And he was explaining to me that like making a Gran Turismo or a NASCAR game, you got to factor in how the cars are handled, how much horsepower each car would have, what kind of tires would do what, and all that. And he was like, no, it's actually easier to make RPGs because all you got to worry about in an RPG is combat mechanics and world building. And I was like, no shit. That's crazy to me that it's harder to build a NASCAR game than, than a fucking an Elder Scrolls game. Oh, yeah, okay, so they are Elder Scrolls. Yeah, and they're all by Bethesda, not Blizzard. Bethesda, that's the one. That's the one in Maryland, right? Is Bethesda in Maryland or is Blizzard in Maryland? Because I know that the big one, the cream of the crop one, is in Maryland somewhere. I think it is Bethesda, actually. Bethesda, Blizzard, I don't know. I wouldn't really put EA in there, even though EA is a big name and they own a lot of shit now. Yeah, Bethesda's the one in Maryland. Code. I don't know what that is. Code. Didn't we watch the trailer for that over here once? Is that one of the Space Marine ones?
Okay, I'm back.
What's Code GS? What is that? That's one of the. That's not an anime. That's one of those Space Marine, Religious Marine. Remember those games are so fucking odd to me, Matt. Like I bet I bet they're good stories. And I did have one of the games, but what are those called? Those the Space Marine ones.
The Warhammer?
Warhammer. Those motherfuckers, bro. They're so hard, man. They are. They're not easy games, man. And I don't even know.
Yeah. No, they're fun. They're definitely. I mean, they're fun.
The tabletop one I heard is really fun.
Okay, hold up here. Let me get to this. Dan left Rock. This is Dan Hauser. Left Rockstar because he enjoyed doing more games and focusing on one at a time. Rockstar used to put off a lot of stuff. They also used to put out a lot more stuff, a lot more faster. But what has Dan Hauser even done? Dan Hauser. What's he done recently? I think he started a what is he doing now? He runs a new multimedia and gaming studio called Absurd Ventures. He founded in 2021. He's developing 2 open world action adventure games and expanding cross media storytelling with graphic novels, books, and scripted audio fiction. Okay, so he's trying to keep things going, but he's just building it without Rockstar. So, okay, good for him. I'm hoping that he actually gets his shit together and puts out something. Okay, so then H-Bar said, can you move my mod status to Parallax's 1? I prefer not to have one. I'm only made him a mod because you were literally removing everything that he said. That's literally it. That's literally the only reason why I made him a mod was because you were literally removing everything that he was saying.
It's literally Israel and Palestine with those two. What the fuck is going on? What did I miss?
And I get the personal situation that's going on. I'm fully abreast of.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know there's anything personal going on.
It's a lot. It's a lot of a situation. And so here's the thing with that. I don't care about that here. All right. Like I'm reading his comments that you're deleting and they're not bad. And I'm like, don't fucking do it. How about that? Like if there's a reason to fuck with him or some shit like that, like then fuck with him. But like there's no reason to fuck with him. So I make him a mod because then it's like he's not here doing anything wrong. And it's just that way you can't delete his comments. That's literally it.
It's abuse of authority.
You're abusing your authority. I've made a comment about this before to you. I'm like,
that is funny though, but you're like, if you want to fuck with him, and make sure he does something wrong first.
Yeah, that's the only way I fucking see it.
That's crazy because I love both those guys. That's nuts.
It is just unmod. Or how about just don't do it? If I unmod him, are you going to fucking delete his comments? Because if the answer to that is yes, then like I'm just gonna unmod you both, and then you both can just fucking fight it out in whatever comment section or DM you want to do. He wasn't acting a certain way, dude. Those comments were not. I'm looking at some of those comments were just anything he said was getting fucking yeeted.
If you were in my house, I would make you both sit and hug each other.
Fallout New Vegas best RPG. Let me go and look and see if that best one.
RPG? I mean, there's a lot of people that probably would say that.
I'm looking through right now to see whether or not that's been.
My boy Rusty would die on that hill.
Look,
he would.
I'm gonna show. I'll just show you guys this right here. So I'm fucking talking about. So I'm gonna show fucking proof of this shit. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the okay. Best Fallout Vegas best RPG. See, you can see it on the screen there that it has been.
It got deleted. Oh, wow.
It got deleted. Right? It got deleted. So it's like it got deleted. Not only that, when his Oblivion comment got deleted, right? Just butthurt because I said he thinks Metro is better than Fallout. That got deleted. That does not need to be deleted. This is stuff here. Look at this here. Like, again, message deleted by HBarts. All right. Yeah, that fat fuck in Comps and GTA 4 was hilarious. The Warriors is an underrated masterpiece from Rockstar. Those are not things that need to be deleted. There are no, I'm not trying to scold you or like be a dick about this, but it's like these are things that do not need to be deleted.
That's funny.
That's all it is.
HBarts is quick on the draw. He don't give a shit.
No, he's like, I timed out this, we deleted them all. It doesn't matter.
Where the fuck have you been, Fourth? Yeah, I was gonna watch. I bet he was over at Bell's stream. I
Make
was
them
gonna
say
watch
5 nice
Bell,
things about each
but
other. Yeah. Was Bell streaming? Okay.
He's been gaming a lot.
Oh, good for him.
But I'm part of the I'm part of the replay.
All
crew,
all I'm saying on this is just like chill the fuck out. All right. There's no reason to time him out. There's no reason to do all that shit. Okay. Like it's a power trip, but you're like, it just stop. So he's being a dick in DM. That's in DM. That's not fucking here. I can't read your DMs. That's the difference here. I cannot read your DMs. If you guys are fucking cockfighting in goddamn DMs, keep it there. I don't care about that shit otherwise. Because it's like, because then I'm looking at it here and I can see all these comments that I'm like, okay, well, none of these need to be deleted. And I'm just saying it's like, that ain't cool. So,
yeah, putting it out here into the actual stream, guys. Look at it this way. Here's the best analogy I can give you. Let's say you two didn't like each other. And Matt's kids were having a birthday party. Would you go to that birthday party and have a fight in front of everybody? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Whatever. Look, it's interpersonal shit. It can stay interpersonal for all I fucking care. I mean, it is just like, I'm not trying to fucking like out it or fucking go off on nothing like that. I'm just going like, dude, I've been streaming for like 3 hours and 15 minutes. And this is one of those things where it's like, this is just derailing things because I'm trying to wind it down because I do need to get going.
Yeah, Fourth is on one. He's Fourth, are you aware of the rule that if you come into a stream after the 3-hour mark, you owe a super chat?
No.
Well, now you are.
No.
I'm going full lost place on him.
I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all that shit. 100%. I appreciate the support.
This guy's got to pay for a flight to a strip club later on in San Diego. And he's got to pay for he's got to book his. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, you know what? I was going to be silly, but I'm not. I don't know if your girlfriend listens to these.
She's not.
He's got to pay for a cruise for his girlfriend and his mistress. You guys need to step up. I'm just kidding. I got to bounce. I got to walk the dog.
I have time for any of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here so you can end your show. I got to walk the dog anyway. But I'm gonna watch you finish up the schlock guy. But I gotta walk through real quick. All right. I love you guys. Everybody be good. I'll see you on the next one.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Okay. Look, man, HBarts, it's like whatever's going on, just chill it out. Okay. Just chill it the fuck out. That's all you got to do. All right. Here's something that Command Unit's been asking me to watch since last night. It's like 30 seconds. It's an anime thing. Okay. This is there's there's goddamn subtitles. All right, hold on here. Okay, we can see them. Okay. Fuck.
ねえねえってば、今外にさ、まだ行ってないってば、あのね、大きいのがね、こうバーって。そう、バーって。薄。ねえ、それまだ鳴ってる？片方だけ聞いてた。そこ！最初から聞いてよ！はお乗り換えです。はい、降りるよ。真面目に聞いてよ！ごめん！ねえ、待って！
I don't. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, let's go back over to this. All right. So this is finding out more. Let's kind of go back 20 seconds. All right.
But it didn't stay online. After allegedly finding out where she attended church, the situation escalated when he reportedly showed up there, forcing an encounter before being restrained and taken away.
Is there actually like okay, here we go. But unfortunately, Anthony Chabot made it hard for me to continue going. In the 4 years I attended Misfit and Sunday service, I was grabbed aggressively. He grabbed my neck to try to kiss me on the lips. He ran after me in Sanctuary. I had to run while everyone laughed. It's okay because you didn't know the severity of it. And outside looking in, it does look kind of funny. But no, Anthony Chabot gave me heavy anxiety while I was in the same room with him. It had gotten so bad. Okay, that
found out what church she attends. He infiltrated
Escorted
the parish and grabbed her by
in
the
and out of church and other
legs,
venues.
forcing her to
He
meet
was
mouth to
banned
mouth.
from
They
church
had to pull him
for a
away.
very short
He
time because he tried to
protested,
hit a
saying
female
she was his future
security because she wouldn't
According
let
to the
him get near
song,
it.
a restraining order was issued, forcing her to abandon her church entirely.
I was accused of stalking her, and you know why she left the church? Because she was smoking weed. You know, Zulu was a good woman who plans on getting married and everything. Unfortunately, that did not happen.
While Anthony still keeps tabs on Zulu to this day, his fixation has shifted to a new target, B-movie star Jessa Jupiter Flux. And that relationship ended the same way. She blocked him. Distraught, Anthony reached out to his puppet master, J.W. Durbin.
Now, Jessa Jupiter Flux is busy. At this time, she may be too busy to be unblocking many people. So,
The puppet master became particularly interested in exploiting the situation, and dozens of videos and songs followed.
I know Jessa Jupiter Flux, she needs to quit blocking Anthony Chabot. Is that any way to treat your number one fan of all times?
Anthony's stalking had officially become a main feature on J.W. Durbin's channel.
Jessa Jupiter Flux has you blocked still, and I did confirm that she is 32 years old exactly.
She's a Jupiter Flux. She won't unblock Anthony.
Jessa is not the only one blocking Anthony. About 95% of the people he encounters blocks him at some point.
That seems about right.
J.W. Durbin was well aware of Anthony's history of being toxic and getting blocked on YouTube, and actively encouraged it. Recently, Anthony upset another creator, Yarnell from Studio 3 TV, a channel that runs old commercials and mimes. But I think they're moving on from the mimes, and that's where the friction began. First, Anthony Chabot publicly told his legion of disciples that he didn't like Yarnell. That seemed to strike a chord with Yarnell, who immediately went on the defensive, creating these infographics and this video.
For those who are unaware, Anthony Chabot used to be a supporter of our channel, and prior to that, a supporter of RetroCirc. That is until we found out all the allegations that were against him. There are a lot of videos you can see for yourself. This is sad for all of us. I don't like to escalate personal vendettas. I don't like to escalate anything for that nature. So to Anthony, let's just end this right now.
Can't believe Yano Mosley cut ties with me. Screw him. He's a loser and everything. I don't care. His ego got him the way that he let go all the mimes.
Yarnell has since blocked Anthony and moved on. But for those who block Anthony Chabot, it's never the end. It's only the beginning.
You know, sometimes Anthony Chabot it's too worse, man. He's the worst person ever. I won't unblock him. And not only that, he forces people to support Trump. Like, come on. And he forces people to quit their jobs.
What?
Seriously, Anthony, you need to stop that. The police gonna get called on you.
Yeah, Anthony.
And I will report you to the authorities, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna lock your ass up, Anthony Chabot. So you better watch what you say to people.
Or they're all cut from the same
you
genome.
better watch what you post on YouTube.
I'm only mentioned twice in the 7th part, but that was the one that I saw. So I need to go through the whole thing. It's it's crazy, you guys. It's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy, the whole thing with him. And so I've been kind of refreshing his page to see if he's like posted anything else. And like, you know, I think he watches for a few minutes and then like does a little video and then like whatever, because I don't think he's actually got any social media somewhere. Let Let me see if he does. Maybe he does. Anthony Chabot. Let's see here. What has he got? He's on. Oh, he is on the Insta. He is on the Twitter. Let's take a look. Oh, the page isn't available on there. All right, that happens. Okay, and then the Twitter. He follows me apparently on that account. On that account that hasn't posted since 2019. So I'm just gonna block him. And so he can't follow me. So there's him on that one. But I don't know what else he's been doing. It looks like he doesn't really have a lot going on. But these are the thing with people like him. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He has an Insta that he's apparently got 356 followers and whatnot. This looks like it's, oh God, there's Jester Bell. Okay. How long ago was this? This was from 53 weeks ago. Super chat, $2 USD. I wonder how bad Fantastic Four Baby Steps is doing. Okay. Is he this guy? Is he a Sorry Shepherd? I mean, that is a what's it called? Mass Effect reference. So I don't know, man. I don't know. These guys, they get so many different accounts, right? They create so many different accounts. They're very quick at doing it. They need to lock him up. No. I mean, they definitely need to like keep his ass in check 100%. So hopefully hopefully he'll get the message. But the thing is, people like him, they fucking love the attention. You know what I mean? They love the attention. They love all of, what he's going to get from that. It's everything. But on that note, guys, I am going to call it because I'm getting tired and I got a weird shift tomorrow. I got to like take people like to the middle, back out to the mountains again. So that ought to be interesting. But let me double check my schedule here. But there is going to be the game or the Grand Theft Auto 6 thing at 1 p.m. on Netflix, which I am very excited to watch. And I want to see I have no idea how long it's going to be. We have no idea what they're going to show. We have no idea what's going to happen. It's going to be very, very interesting there. All right. Huh. Cool. All right, everybody. Have yourself a good one. I'll see you guys next week when I come back from my work days. Thank you all again. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. And
turn off that pesky ad block.